07 Commanders. My name's Commander Wyl Fearion of the Vortex Squadron. And today, it's going to be another day of days, Commanders. We're going to talk about all kinds of stuff. There's all kinds of stuff going on in the universe today. And I'm also, I'm out doing some farming for some materials. And we're going to get into all that, all the different things that I have to talk about, and so much more right about now. Alrighty. Yes, Commanders. I have returned once again. Shenanigans are afoot today, Commanders. I was expecting to be a little bit further along in my farming than I expected. And some things came up, tricked me on some stuff, and now I gotta backtrack a little bit. So hopefully that won't be too terrible. We'll see, because we're doing some of my least favorite things today. SRV driving is one of them. Farming for raw materials is one of them. And basically, it's painful. It's very painful. Very painful. That's all I can really say about it. I don't have much else to say about that. All right, so the name of the video today, obviously I already farmed Selenium, so we don't have to go through that. I've got a video coming out that's going to explain. It's an explainer maybe for the normal Gen Pop, people that don't really know Elite that much. Today is mostly, I'm going to talk to you guys about some topics, and we're going to go farm some crystalline trees and just have an incredible day. So you guys know how it is. I got my little notepad, okay? So I'm ready. I'm ready to talk about these things. And guys, if you're not into the longer form videos, usually the first 30 minutes to an hour is when I talk about topics, and then usually the rest of the time I'm showing things off or answering questions and things like that. And we usually have a vote on my thumbnail because I enjoy the hell out of it, and so therefore we all get to enjoy the hell out of it. So right now, we just finished up with Technetum, however you say it. I know somebody's going to tell me I said it wrong. As always, I don't care. It doesn't matter. This is not a grammar class, okay? You got to go over to the UK guys for that. They can gram me right into oblivion if they want. So I'm just going to go ahead and put this little guy away. I got to come up with a new. I got to backtrack at least one, if not two, maybe two places. I don't know. It just sucks. Fuel reserves at 50%. What the heck is that all about? I was driving a little bit. So yeah, that's one of the things with the SRV. I don't understand why they didn't allow the SRV to just refuel off of this ship right here. Why can't I just refuel right here? It lets you reload, but no fuel. It's kind of mean. Well, I guess because you can synthesize the fuel, but I'd rather just let me if I want to synthesize it, I can do that out on the road, right? But all right, so we're gonna turn that on. We got to go back to the carrier anyway, because obviously we're running low on fuel. I am not synthesizing fuel when I've got a carrier so close. And so let's go see where we're going. So right now we're just going to go back to the carrier. And I'm letting a few people get in here before I started going, because we're going to talk about some stuff. I got some things to throttle away at here. And they're not bad. My last video went okay. The suggestion I made for people that want, some, it's probably not, it's not a huge number of people, but there are many solo players not quite okay with the, the limited number, no, well, not limited, but the number of how much cargo you can hold in the new Panther Clipper. And, besides the fact that if they put any more cargo in there, the thing's literally going to go like 2C. It's not even going to move. It'll be like, it'll take you 25 minutes to get off the landing pad. You know what I mean? That kind of thing. Hey, oh my gosh, we got our first one in today. Malcolm, 07s to you, my friend. 07s to you, Commander. Good to see you. So, besides the fact that it wouldn't probably move at all, there's a couple things that would have to happen, really, if you really wanted it to have more cargo. One, I think if it goes much higher than what that Panther Clipper is right there, that's going to make the ship go to the next level. And I talked about this a long time ago. I said, hey, the fleet carrier, your personal fleet carrier right now. Hey, thanks for the loves. I see that in there. Thank you. I'll give you guys some loves too. The fleet carrier is really what a lot of the more organized and richer folks use, because technically it holds 25,000 cargo, but some of that gets taken away when you turn on services, right? But you need to even build the smallest station. You have to have roughly 32 to 23,000 cargo to build, just to load up a carrier, drop the carrier where you need to unload it, and then you unload it. So basically what the Panther Clipper is for, until maybe later they do something down the road where you can connect your carrier directly to the station and unload it, or hire AI help or whatever it is. For now, the Panther Clipper's main job is just going to be taking cargo from the carrier to the station. Now, if you're just doing regular trading, that's not as much of an issue for you. But in reality, I don't even know that you can. That would be a lot of missions to do. That would be a lot of. Yeah, that's what I meant. AI. When I said AI, I meant pilots. Hire pilots. You can hire real pilots, like human pilots, but they're very expensive. So that's unless you're, look, I'm pretty rich, but even I don't want to pay, what is it, 100 times the amount now? It's ridiculous. So we got some new people coming in. We've got, oh my goodness, look at that. It's Willy Nilly. Good to see you, my friend. Good to see you. I liked your picture you put up in the Discord. That was cute. And we've also got Uncle Jay in there. He's number 3. I don't know what those little crowns with the numbers next to him mean, if you guys even see that. So, but thank you for whatever it is. Whatever it is. Thank you. You guys got some crowns. I love it. All right. So, so the carrier idea that I had obviously was to just see if you can get. Now, Zach, a long time ago, not very long, but I mean a couple of FUs ago, which is the Frontier Unlocked, he said that they were going to continue monitoring it, and he thought that it was good for now. But that doesn't mean anything. See, they showed us a bunch of stats, like right at the very beginning, like when everybody was gung-ho. And, and everybody was doing it all at the same time. Yeah, they put out a bunch of numbers back then, but they haven't been putting out numbers like weekly or anything like that. So we don't know how good it's going. We know that, there's certain areas people wanted to get to. I think the majority of those that I know of, that I'm aware of in my head, there was Bernard's Loop, there's California Nebula, there's the Pleiades, there was, what's that other one? Wolf something. What's that other nebula over there? Anyway, there's a few places I know for a fact people wanted to get to populate it, to live there, to hang out there, to do whatever it is they want to do. Those things have been done. So I'm not sure how gung-ho everybody is now. I'm telling you, a lot of people are probably just burnt out. I know I'm burnt out. I haven't even touched colonization in at least 3 weeks now, if not a month. It's just been, I got 8 systems. I'm tired. You're waiting. Okay, so Malcolm says he's waiting for the beta to end. Yeah, I think the whole game's still in beta, man. Malcolm. So, but yeah, no, I get what you're saying. I don't know that they're going to officially announce that it's ending. I think that, you can see they're still doing updates. They've done 4 updates to it, and if they don't do any more, then then I was just laughing at Malcolm. Then it's done. But I don't know that they're gonna. They're not too good with. I don't know what it is, but they're not too good at connecting with the public, because they always say dumb stuff, and then these guys are so ruthless. Like the Elite Dangerous community, some of them are just vicious, just rip your head off. You guys are stupid, and all that, and that's not fun. I mean, you guys terrorize these guys. These guys are scared to talk. And now ARF has left. Did anybody else notice the minute that ARF left that they raised the prices? Wonder. Hey, and does anybody know what that nebula is right there? That is a bright nebula, man. I don't know which one that is. That is a bright sucker, man. Does anybody go visit that one of the popular ones? I have no idea. We're way out here, so I don't know what the hell. Is that Bernard's Loop or something? I don't know. I wish it would tell me, because I'd love to know what that is. That is Bernard's? Okay, all right, okay. That's a bright sucker, boy. There is a they've built all the way out to that place, too. And that's a big sucker. I should go drop a what is that? I should go drop a station out there somewhere, just so I have one. I like having stations there. Oh, wait a minute. Oh. All right, we're going. We're out. So yeah, it's crazy, right? So yeah, that's a nice bright nebula. I don't come out here very much. Okay, so I am way out at the Crystalline systems, and they are pretty far from the bubble. I mean, we could find out. I don't remember, but it's been a hot minute since I've been out here. And yeah, so let me see where my fleet carrier's at. Oh, it's over there somewhere. Oh, there it is. Yeah, we're gonna go visit it. We gotta wait. I wish it would tell me what the cooldown is. I hate that. They couldn't just a little cooldown. Okay. Why do I gotta count? Why do I gotta count all the time? And you guys tell me if that. Whoa, I went a little fast, a little far. We went over it. So anyway, I'm out at one of the two. Well, there's 3 places. There's the place where the what's that called? The selenium trees, where you can get a lot of selenium faster. And then there's also, I've already been there, and I went there Thursday, and then Friday I came out here to this area. I'll tell you guys what it is in a minute. We get back to the carrier, if I can drive and talk at the same time. Doesn't usually work out for me, guys, so be prepared. There's going to be shenanigans. All right, there's shenanigans afoot, and I'm totally I'm all in. So I got to revisit a couple spots, and it's something goes on here. Oh, really? A squadron bookmark? Yeah, a couple of our guys have been out there. That could have been King or North or Star Lancer, or some of those guys that really like to get out and about. Could have been anybody, but yeah. So I don't know what. Now it could have been Sergeant too, if he went out there and bookmarked something. Well, I don't know. No, it couldn't be that far. Are they building another bridge to Colonia? A human bridge, because there is a bridge that goes out there, but you can't colonize from that. So you can't colonize from those, and they didn't let us start there. So, yeah. Anyway, I was just curious if you knew. Actually, if you go to the bookmark, turn on the. If you ever look at the bookmark, just turn on the colonization stuff and see if there's a row of pink flags. That's all you got to do, or pink markers, whatever they are. So we're coming back to Ajax Vanguard. My warship is out farming, so it's a farming ship today. Okay, so the other ship's ready to go. I got some stuff I want to work on, but I don't know. I think I'm going to be a little bit more motivated once the Clipper comes out. Of course, I'm also getting the materials now because I don't know how much what I'm gonna need to do to the Panther Clipper to get it to where I want it. So I mean I'm gonna get the Stellar obviously, but I'm gonna have to still engineer that sucker. So I'm trying to make sure that at least the raw, if I need raw, I have it, because I haven't gone raw shopping in a long time. It's been over a year. I know that. So, and that's just because when I come out, I fill up and I do the whole 9. We're gonna go ahead and sit this thing down. Whilst we're sitting her down, we'll go over here. We're gonna look at the galaxy map and I kind of show you where I'm at. So I'm here, HIP 36601. This is where all, well, not all of them, all but 2 of the raw material crystalline trees are. And then I also, in the description of the video, if you don't have it or you don't know it, there's I've listed all the locations of where all these places are that I'm visiting now. Let's just take a look. Let's just take a little look-see and see how far out we are from Sol, right? Oop. Let's go here. See how far out we are. So we're 1,598 light years. So we're out a little bit. We're out a little bit. But you see how you can see all these pink flags? If you find the, I don't know which squadron bookmark it was. I don't know what is it, a system bookmark? Do you know which one of these it's under? If it's under systems. Oh, I need to go down here. Systems. There's a lot of stuff in there. There's bodies. Is it a body? I doubt it's a body one. Could be a station, but I don't know. Okay. Anyway, well, if you find it, just go to it or light it up, and then you can see the distance, or then you can just look at it like this and then turn on the colonization, right? System colonization, and just look and see if there's pink flags all over the place. If there's pink flags, then yeah, they're building a bridge. If not, then they're not. I don't know if anybody's gonna build a bridge to it, because there's already technically a bridge to it, but like I said, you can't colonize off of it because it's not connected to, it's got to be connected to these other pink ones, and that started in the core bubble, and they're still working on that. So yeah, we're like a ways out. But if you ever decide you want to come out and do that, like I said, I put in the description all the places that you need to go. And yeah. So where I screwed up, which is really annoying me, and I got some more topics I'll get into, but I'm just trying to split them up a little bit. Yeah. So I'll throw them in, and I'll try to remember to do some chapters on the video. So if people want to, find the section and that they want to hear about or learn about or know or argue with me about or tell me how I'm wrong and all that, I love that. So anyway, polonium, here's what happened. So polonium, I know, is one of them. Oh, polonium, right, is right here. So when I first started this, it said there was 100. When I got to 100, it said it was full. But now it says I can get 50 more. And that is no bueno. Why they got to do me like that? So I think what I'm going to do is, I'm right next door to this place anyway. I'm just going to go right back down there and get the other 50, because I want to fill this thing up. This is all the high level raw mats. So this way I can trade them all down. Now I'm pretty full up on all the low level mats. I think I'm actually full, except there was like one that needed a little bit. But maybe, 4 or 5 of the big ones. And then, so yeah, but I zeroed them all out. And then, so now I've just been going through and refilling them all one at a time down here. So polonium, I'm going to go ahead and set that as my destination. So, and I don't know if you guys have seen this. I also put this link in the description. There's a program called Edison, and it's like ancient, man. And, Windows doesn't even like it really, but you can, if you load it, I think there's a 5.1 beta. There might be a 5.2 beta. I can't remember, but anyway, I'm using the 5.1 beta. I can show you kind of a little bit about what it looks like here if you guys are interested in looking at it, which I'm sure you are. because why wouldn't you be? It's another tool that you can use. So this is all this is. So basically, yeah, I'm going to go back to the polonium. Basically, you have a list of places that you can go. It's called the waypoints, and you can manage your waypoints, and you can have all these waypoints in your in your Edison. And when you get to a planet, and we'll obviously go through this part, but once you get to a planet, you turn on the navigator, and then it tells you where to go to where the stuff is. So, and now sometimes I don't do it quite exactly right, but I'm trying. Okay, I'm just doing the best I can here, boys. Okay, don't hate me. All right, here we go. I'm gonna move this stuff off my screen for now. We're gonna head back over to C1A in this system and see if we can't get the other stuffs. Oh, hold on. Sorry, I'm on the other screen. There we go. There we go. I think now let's make sure we're going to C1A. So we're going to go here. We're going to look it up. C1. Now the nice thing too is if you have a fleet carrier, you can come right down and park in here somewhere. You can see there's other carriers. Isn't that funny? It's like there's always carriers parked all over the place. God knows why. I don't know if they're going out there. Can you even sell this stuff? I don't even think, you can't sell this stuff. I don't know. It'd be nice if you could sell it, but I don't know what they do out here, but there's carriers just sitting out here for no reason. We don't even know why they're here. They're just, they're just hanging out. We don't know why. We don't know who they are. So C1A is right here. So we'll go ahead and highlight that little bad boy. And then we're going to go over there because we need to fill up that polonium. I'm a little disappointed. And I think it did it to me on 2 different materials, but I'm going to try to do one thing at a time because I get confused easy. So that's Bernard's Loop. Oh, that's a nice, pretty... I might have to go out there and see if I can drop a... Maybe I'll drop a system out there in a few weeks when the Panther Clipper comes out, because then I might be more motivated, at least for a couple of weeks till I get sick of driving that big bus. All right, so we're going on over. I'm gonna go ahead and take off. We're gonna go over this place. Now this one's gonna be on the dark side. I'll tell you that. That's most of these out here are on the dark. There's one that's not on the dark side, and it's a snow planet, and it's like bright as the sun on that. Okay, so we're coming in close, right? So I'm gonna go over to the other screen here, and I'm gonna tell it to turn on my. Come on, buddy. There we go. We're going to go ahead and start it. Now, it's a little bit off-centered. I think that's because I'm running in 2K screen resolution, and the...
Turn right heading 213.
Now, you see how she's telling us where to go already? Okay, so it wants us to go to 213. 213. And the other thing you want to do, too, is you want to kind of keep your nose up until you get close. Oh, sorry. I have a little trouble with this, okay? Just so you know.
Right heading 218. Distance to target 1,294 kilometers.
Yeah, so if you just stay around this blue area, you can travel faster, and if you're at the 0 line, then you're not gonna get out of the range of whatever the hell we're doing. So here we go. So we're just gonna stay this way. Oop.
Turn left heading 217.
217.
Distance to target 1,043 kilometers.
217. Okay. Now, eventually, she should tell me. Oh,
distance to target 915
she'll tell me when it's time to start descending. And that'll be when you get closer. You got to make sure you get as close as you can before you start descending.
Distance
otherwise,
to target 782 kilometers.
It gets a little tricky. So here we're drifting a little bit. Okay, here we go. I do this all the time. I can never keep it straight.
Kilometers.
So I'm just trying to keep it around 0 and 218.
Clear to descent.
There, see,
maintain
she said
angle 31 for descent.
She wants you to go
distance
31.
To target 522 kilometers.
Okay. 31. Where's the 31? There
maintain
it is.
Maintain angle 31 for descent.
31, sorry.
Distance to target 417 kilometers.
31. And then we got to keep back here too. This is where it gets tricky.
Turn right heading 217.
217.
Distance to target 342 kilometers.
Okay, 31.
Turn right heading 219. Distance to target 280 kilometers.
Yeah, I'm terrible at keeping on track with this. Okay, here we go.
Distance to target 232 kilometers. Distance
Okay,
to
we're
target
at 31.
192 kilometers.
We need 31. She tells you the descent, and you just got to remember, because she don't really
Turn
remind
right
you a whole
heading
lot.
220. Distance to target 162 kilometers.
Now I'm going kind of slow, but it's going to start gliding in a second, and then we'll get down there.
Distance to target 137 kilometers.
All right, here we go. Now we're coming in hot, boys.
Distance to target 100.
Thanks, Willie. I'm coming in hot, boys. Coming in hot.
Distance to target 95 kilometers.
Well, if I did it right, then we'll be pretty close.
Distance to target 74 kilometers.
74, not terrible. Okay, this thing should glide out now.
Distance to target 53 kilometers.
53 kilometers. All right, we can go whatever. Now, just make sure you don't run into the ground. That's always a good
Distance
thing.
to target 49
Now you turn this
kilometers.
green stuff on so you can see. Actually, it's on the light side now. This might actually be okay. I might be able to
Turn
figure
right heading 221. Distance to target 46 kilometers.
221. Okay.
Distance to target 45 kilometers.
Now we're gonna have to come down. We're gonna have to travel a little bit. Now I usually don't get this perfect ever,
Distance to target 43 kilometers.
but once you get close, then you can look around.
Turn right heading 221. Distance to target 39 kilometers.
Okay, now we're just kind of cruising. We got pretty close. We're not doing terrible.
Distance to target 35 kilometers.
35, coming in hot, boys. Coming in hot. Oh yeah,
Distance to target 30 kilometers.
30 kilometers. Wait, okay. Just stay there.
Distance to target 25 kilometers.
25, coming in hot. Now I think the target that we're gonna is where the landing spot is, where the actual trees are.
Distance to target 19 kilometers.
Is usually a little bit. You just gotta, and when you get down to like this, unless your connection's just amazing, which mine is mostly, but
14 kilometers.
it takes a minute for the thing to fill in what the hell's going on. Okay, how far?
Turn right heading 222. Distance to target 8 kilometers.
We're getting close. Getting close. 222. 8
Distance to
kilometers.
target 3 kilometers.
3 kilometer. Okay, so now we can start like looking.
Turn left heading 045. Distance to target 2 kilometers.
Yeah, we're like right here. So somewhere around here is where the trees are. Now, like
Turn
I
left
said though,
heading 028.
you have to look
Distance to
around
target
because
2
it's like
kilometers.
almost up. You see there's a little geyser down there. You see the geyser. Now I'm just seeing if there's trees. There, I think I see trees.
Turn right heading 027.
Okay, yeah,
Distance
we're
to
looking at
target 2
trees.
kilometers.
Yeah, now I don't know if these are the big swath. Now you can try to line it up perfectly because
right
I have
heading
the actual
034.
coordinates.
Distance
But
to target 1 kilometer.
as long as you're fairly close, it's okay. It looks like there's a lot of trees down here. They're spread out. They're not like all
Turn
clustered.
right heading 039. Distance to target 1 kilometer.
Yeah, we're like literally on top of it. So, oh yeah, here we go. See how I just turned around and then all of a
Turn
sudden,
left
poof,
heading 035.
poof, trees everywhere.
Distance to target 2 kilometers.
All right, I'm gonna go ahead and I'm gonna put this landing gear down and get on the ground. Woo! I like that. Look at that. Look at where that planet is. That's cool.
Landing gear deployed.
Probably would have been a cool shot, but it's so dark over here. We're still in the dark.
Turn left heading 034.
We're not gonna do
Distance
that
to target
anymore.
2 kilometers.
So now, because I'm done basically with the with the navigation, you got to stop it yourself. It doesn't stop itself. Okay, this is old school, boys. All right. So we're gonna go ahead and we're going to first of all get our bearings here. We're gonna go ahead and get our little. We're gonna deploy our little ship here, our little SRV. Woohoo! Yeah. And then we got to turn on the lights. Will come on automatically. We need these green guys. Ooh. All right. Well, first of all, so we just need a few. So this should be. So you'll see there's the trees. You'll find more as we go around. If there's not, there's usually enough at these coordinates that I'm given that you can fill up at least in one and possibly two. Sometimes you have to exit the game and come back in, which I know is immersion breaking or whatever, but it's the only way, and it's not illegal to do that. So you can, it's been approved by the devs because they don't want to fix it. So it's been approved. And then you make sure, see, there it is, polonium. So you make sure that you put your cargo scoop down. That's another thing that's going to...
Cargo scoop deployed.
If you don't have that, if you run these over and you don't have your cargo scoop down or you don't have them highlighted, poof, they fly out into somewhere. Wherever the where the infinity stones went, that's where they go. So since I don't need a lot of them, I'm not going to worry about it too much. Just going to go ahead and drive around. Obviously, you want your turret. The turret is the best way, okay, to get the stuff and all that, because then you can, if you shoot it with your personal weapon, you can do that, but then a lot of times what happens is by the time you get back in your SRV and you track it down, you figure out where it is and you highlight it and all that, it disappears. So it's like, okay, it really wasn't designed for the on foot. This system was created before the on foot. These trees were created before on foot was a thing, so it's not really good for that. And you can't pick them up on foot. You have to pick them up on an SRV. Now, like I said, if they give us some, Limpets 2.0 system, I would be the happiest clam in the whole world, because I would prefer just to do this from the spaceship. And I think most of you know why, because my driving's not the greatest. I don't even know how I got an SRV license. See how I tracked it down there? There, so now I can see it. And then we'll come over here and we just run it over. Boink. Boom. Okay. Now I'm just moving around. You don't want to get too close to them if you can help it, but you don't want to get too terribly far away. If you don't get them selected, that's when things get a little cray-cray. See that one? How it's flying towards me? It'll either fly over me or it'll fly right into my ship. But I see it coming down. So I don't know. Doesn't look like it flew into my ship. So I'm going to try to find it. Oh, there it went. And that's another fun thing, another fun feature of SRV. When you run over things, a lot of times your SRV gets thrown into the air for fun. I mean, it's fun. There is other materials here, but since we're collecting the biggest material, you don't really need to collect these. I mean, if you just want to do it for fun, I mean, I'll show you one. I don't know how many of you guys have seen this stuff or come out to these places, but I was hoping to be done with all these now. I was going to have my carrier go over it because there's one more system I got to go visit for the two more types of material that I need somewhere else. So, but like, if you come over here, yeah, that's that's probably where mine came from too. Oh, where did I can hear the geyser. So usually around these geysers, oh, that's not it, but so right here somewhere, usually near these geysers, there's a something you can do there. This one doesn't seem to have anything. This is just a geyser. Okay, but a lot of those do have materials. And if I find one, we will get it. So look, I found two more crystallines out here while we're at it. There's a couple different ways you can tell kind of where materials are. You can see that we're traveling towards these crystalline clusters. You can see the blue on the radar. That is telling us that there's something out there. Oh, there's the trees. There's the big set of trees for here. It's right there. I told you it's usually just around somewhere. If you just drive around for a minute, you'll find it. Or you can match the coordinates. I'm not that good at that. I get a little bit confused. You know, yeah, as one does. You know, I'm of a certain age where things can, you know, where things like squirrel get me a lot and stuff. Now, since I don't really want to I don't want to shoot my own ship here. There, and then boom. Now that one was coming right at us. Oh, he died. Did you see that? We just lost one. See that? And there was no reason for that. Sometimes when you back up on them, they get weird, but sometimes everything just works fine. But a lot of times it doesn't. I don't know what's up with these systems out here. Like, what the hell was going on? See, that one's selected. Good. Looks like we'll be able to catch that one. Nope. I'm going to go forward, though. Now, if you hit it, sometimes if you hit stuff with your tire, it just, yeah, but you can see now, the longer we're sitting here, you can see it just looks like there's just more and more and more trees appearing, you know? So basically, and once you get fairly good at it, if you're a good SRV driver, and I'm sure Alec Turner can do this in 13 seconds, but I'm not Alec Turner, okay? Not even close. So since I don't really care, you know, if my ship takes off, that's fine. I'll just call it back, because there's no way in hell I'm not going to get through 50. In this area, we're going to just get everything we need right here. Okay, we're going to have it all. Look at how far that stretches. See, that's what I'm talking about. And this is probably closer to my coordinates. Yeah, 5746. Yeah, see, this is the actual coordinates right in here. Oh my God, look at all. Ooh, what was that? Hold on, we got to see. We got something interesting. Hold on a minute. Let's see. Ooh, what is that? Oh, that's some kind of thing. These are weird. I don't need any of the materials really, but you blow these up. Yeah, sulfur I'm full on. Let's see, there was 3 more. Vanadium, chromium, and well, so let me see again. What was this other one? Yeah, so you see how the little squares are broken up? That means that I'm full up on those. So these are the same thing. That sulfur I could pick up if I wanted. But if you run over these things, same thing. If you don't have them targeted, and you run over them, then a lot of times they'll just bounce out into never land. Oh. Hold on, we'll get it. Oh, I know what I'm doing wrong. Driving with the turret up. Then you grab it. Is it gonna grab it? No, doesn't want to grab that one. I must be full on it. Because it gives you more than one, so sometimes it doesn't want to let you have it because you're already full. Maybe I have 99 of 100 or whatever. And yeah, 150, whatever it is. So anyway, we'll just get back to work here. So the, another topic I wanted to talk about today. So the colonization is going okay, and obviously they did a few more minor fixes to it. I don't know how much they got left. They're not really saying, but I think they're still watching it. And there are people, so there's people that do a lot of stuff that we don't know about because they stay quiet. They're not noisy and make videos and cause issues and all that like some of us content creators do. So come on off of there. There he is. Come on. You can come over. Come on, buddy. But so they're watching it, but the last update they did was a huge amount of stuff for power play. Now I don't know how many of you guys actually play power play, and I'm not talking about grinding for the weapons. Okay, I'm talking about the actual power play. What it looks to me like what they're doing, and I've been watching some videos of people that do play it. Power play because I don't know enough about it to say, I mean, I did play power play at one point, but that was back in the day. You know, obviously we know how that went. Everybody just kind of died in the vine because there was no rhyme or reason. But some of this stuff they're doing now, like with these, with the events and stuff like that, these are all good things to get people to play in power play because it gives them a reason. Okay, like they tell you, it's like, okay, look, like this one, you can get merits even if you're not signed up to either of the powers. The three, now there's three powers that are fighting against each other, right? So obviously, and we're going to probably do that next weekend. So if you guys want to go out next weekend and help Aisling, because she's Empire, so we kind of stay loyal to our little Empire folk. But oh, look at that! There's so many right here. You can see the little white dots on the radar. That means there's just oodles and oodles of stuff back here. So yeah. The thing where they have these events is great. I don't know why they're not doing it kind of the same. I mean, right now, I guess it's not terrible. They're giving away weapons and stuff, and that's great, except that, you know, obviously you can't make more, right? So you like something, they're not letting us, let me back up before it gets up. They're not letting us create more of those, at least not yet with engineering. So it's a little bit tricky there. All right, we're getting so close. Ooh, hey, take it easy, little mister. That guy just, you see that? He reached out and grabbed my ship. Little suckwad. All right, so, yeah. So I like that. I like what they're doing now because they're trying to put in the RTS part of the game, right? Real-time strategy. So they're trying to make it where people are actually guided to know what is a good strategy or what rewards you more. But I still think they should do like they did with Thargoids and give out materials. And I don't mean those care packages. Those care packages are weak. I mean, they're weak. They need to do it kind of like they did the Thargoids. The more you participate, the more you get. You know, that kind of thing. That goes over well. And then there's some other issues too with that, with the care packages. Like, you can't really tell. Like, if you've got all the materials, it's keeping the materials for you, which is nice, but you can't really tell at a look without opening every single one of them. And when you open them, like you open the top one, right, and then that one moves down to the bottom or moves somewhere else. I don't know, but it moves, so you can't remember in your head if you open that one today. So it's, you know what I mean? And when you got 50 of them, you know, you're like going, oh my God, where was I? You know, it's just, that system could use a little polishing, you know, in my opinion. But anyway, and yes, you can probably do this 100 times faster than me. Okay. Don't sweat it. I'm not here to show you how to do it the fastest because I'm not the fastest. I am definitely not Speedy Gonzalez, okay? Now, just be careful with that one because he's on a roll. Where'd he go? There he goes. I don't want to back over him if I can avoid it because they've been popping away on me. There we go. Thank you. We shouldn't be here too long because like I said, I thought I was done and it said it was full and then it lied. So I'm back. I'm back in black. So, but anyway, the power play stuff, let me see, I think I had a specific note about it. Yeah, so that's what I want. Yeah, so and they are putting in more of the systems that are semi the same as what the Thargoid systems were. Now, I don't know if it does, like in the Thargoid War system, if we attacked a Spire site, it would affect like 10 systems out, all the way around it. So it would hurt a bunch of them. I don't know if they have that in yet, but they do have some of the stuff in. And I love the Black Ops ships that they're using. I wish they in the future that they will allow us to use our own mega ships. Oh no! Did I get it? Oh yeah. Thought I lost that one. I'm like, oh, it's so scary. And it's scary as hell out here. I'll tell you that. Look at that. See that? Just threw me threw me all over the place. Look at that. Jeez. What the hell, dude? There's low gravity is one problem, but you know, I mean, I get that part. But it's not always great, okay? And like I said, if you get to a point where you're really proficient at, you know, popping these off, getting them whoa. Come here. Okay. Phew. All right. Then if you get them selected, if they fly at your ship, and then you can catch them. But if they fly at your ship and it's not selected, poof, gone. No more fun stuff for you. Let's see where this one's at. It's hard for me to see that one. It might be on the other side of the tree. So we're gonna go over here and go, hey, where are you, buddy? Oh, you're not on this side. You're on the other side. Okay. Let's turn around. Whoa, whoa, whoa. Where are you? I had you highlighted. Oh, you're up there. Okay. I see where you're at now. I'm gonna get you. Whoop. Alright, where would I go? Where's the one I had highlighted? Oh, you little devil, you. Come here. I see you. I see you. Hey, Willy-nilly's online. Yay. We love that Willy-nilly. I miss him. He said he was on vacation. But I think he fibbed. I think his vacation was cut short. Yeah, I know there's not a lot going on right now, boys, but there will be, you know. Like I said, if they can get power play off the ground, where it's actually we're fighting with each other because we have a reason to do so. And we want to be, you know, and we want to support them. Otherwise, you know, and the background simulator is probably going to get something. Because there's still minor factions. Now, a lot of people like minor factions. I like minor factions because I have one. And, you know, you can do things with minor factions too. The biggest problem, I think, is that you know, like, so, for example, they put in at the beginning, you know, it's like, okay, so the leaderboard is like who's got the most systems. Well, okay, so now that's all they do. They just go after more systems. They don't necessarily fight for them. Now they're putting in stuff to give us a reason to go fight, to take systems back. Now, it would be best if we had even more reason, like, you know, some sort of reward system for doing that. However, you got to be careful with that, because then if there's like one group that's kicking everybody's ass, then everybody will just join that group eventually. You know what I mean? Because everybody's still going to get all the weapons and stuff. And I mean, like I said, I don't think that they're all that necessary. Some people think they are. I don't agree with them. Matter of fact, I tried to get a list because some people told me there is the bare minimum sometimes of things that you need, and I'm like, gosh, I don't know. I've literally done everything in the game, and I have not needed them at all. So I'm a little confused. I'm a little confused, Commanders. What does that even mean? So anyway, that's neither here nor there, really. But yeah, I'm enjoying. I like the direction they're going. Now I don't know how they're. Oh no! See that? He just kicked up my. I'm just hoping it's still there. Might not be there anymore now. See? Yeah, it kicked up underneath my ship and vanished. It vanished because I didn't have it selected. See, you guys? I'm not kidding. It's true. It's how it is. You gotta be on your A game. Woo. Okay. Hold on, little mister. I see ya, but I know this is a crappy spot to shoot you, because you know what's gonna happen. You're just gonna not come off the tree. All right, here we go. We're gonna go over here. Get this sucker. Oh, there it is. Okay. Oop. Don't back up over it. There we go. Now this one's in kind of a funky spot. Let's see if we can get our little fat SRV in there. Let's get that little sucker in there, and then we'll see if we can hit it. Oh, did I get it? Or did it boop out? Oh, it's in a hard spot. It's in a rough spot, man. This is probably when you could take your other gun out and shoot it away, but then it'll probably disappear. There we go. Let's get him from this side. Boom! Now, it says it's full. Okay? That's what it said before. And it lied. So let's find out for sure. Now, if it's not really full this time, I'm going to be really mad. All right, polonium. I don't think anything goes over 150. I don't think so. I don't remember going over 100. I haven't been out here a long time, though. Let's see. Polonium. LMNOP. Polonium. 150 of 150. Okay. Urban Orange. Holy spaghetti. 07 to you, my brother. Good to see you. Good to see you. So anyway, I'm liking where they're going with the that and the mega ships. The mega ships, guys. If we can blow them up. See, this is something that doesn't really exist. This existed in the Thargoid War. You could blow up the motherships, okay? That's fun, okay? It doesn't have to be the whole giant, long, 2-year event, like the other one. Just if we defeat one of these systems that has a Black Ops ship in it, I think we get to explode the Black Ops ship. And it doesn't have to be an event. It just happens, Maybe it does do the 24-hour wait thing. I don't know. But anyway, I don't think it has to do a 24-hour wait thing. I'm just saying in general, when we get to blow stuff up, we like that. Wait, I don't know. What do you guys think? Do you guys like blowing stuff up? I love blowing stuff up, personally. Oh, whoa, 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 whoa. Take it easy there, Tex. All right. Boy, he was a snarky little guy, wasn't he? See that? Oh, I'm already full. I don't know what I'm doing. All right, we're done here. Just thought I should blow one more off the tree. There, my ship's still over here. I mean, we could call it over here. You want to do that? Does that sound like fun? Let's see. Dismiss the ship.
Ship dismissed.
We're going to dismiss it. We're going to watch it take off, and then we're going to call it back. So far away. Look at that. No, yeah, that's what I'm saying. They have these new Black Ops ships they're using in these events now. And I would love it if we could blow them up. Oh, yeah, he's gone. But that's not... I don't know that that's going to be a thing or not, but I wish it was a thing. That's more of a wish list item. But they've been bringing in these what they call them, Black Ops mega ships, like to this event that's going on now, which I'm nowhere near there. I can't show you. You'll just have to trust me on this. I've seen them. There are Black Ops ships, and if those are intended to be destroyed, I'm 100% down with that. Oh, I gotta call my ship. See, you guys are sidetracking me. Let me recall them. Ship is recalled. I just want it to come land over here somewhere close. So yeah, so now the polonium's full. So that one's done. Okay, let me just check some of these other ones whilst I'm waiting for the ship to come back. It'll find somewhere to land, hopefully. It's coming out in front of me. Oh, okay. Yeah, he's like coming right down here. Okay. Yeah, he just hit me. Almost. Okay, so there we are. There's my ship. There she is. The pink ship, baby. All right, so now we can get out of here. So yeah, I'm really excited to see where they go with the power play stuff. If it works out, the other thing I was thinking about, I just think about things, guys, but I'm also thinking about whether or not it's a good idea to let power play expand indefinitely or not, because I think that's another problem that's gonna cause issues, is the fact that instead of people fighting each other, they're just acquiring new systems. Now, I think they put in some penalties for that now, which may or may not discourage, folks. But yeah, I'd like to see where they go with that as well. Like I said, I do love the stuff that they're the new what are they called? Community goals, right? So the community goals help you kind of focus your efforts, which is great. because the Thargoid War, we had a whole system like somebody not AXI, but the Defenders of Humanity, DOHC or something like that, or DOCH, whatever it was. They created a whole system where it tracked everything that was going on, and then we could kind of decide from that where to take our efforts. So we didn't have to like look at the, I mean, come on, guys. I mean, when you look at the galaxy map, that thing's a hot mess, and it's huge, right? So it'd be better. It's just better to look at stuff on a spreadsheet and go, okay, yeah, okay, we'll go over here. Here's where some hot stuff's happening. We'll go over there. But for this game right now, they don't have that. But I do like that they're doing these community goals. These community goals are going to be somewhat helpful. I don't know how helpful, but they will be helpful. And it will allow people to dip their toe into the power play system and find out what's going on. Another thing I was thinking about for colonization is, can they just sell us, bulk names? So I get like, what did I say? 100 names for $30, for us overachiever, anarchists. What's it called? Architects. Give us like, give me $30. Give me 100 renames on planet or on stations. That'd be great. I think eventually they might, if they ever get a system that's good enough at catching like idiots, then I could see them letting us rename the systems as well. Because that would actually be, that's very ownership wise. That gives you a lot of ownership. When not only do you have ownership of your stations, but you have ownership of the system. That would be cool. I mean, some systems already have cool names. We don't have that yet. So that's another thing I wish they would do. All right, boys, let me find out. We're going to go over to number 4 here. I need to make sure excuse me one moment. I get my notepad out. We're going to need to make sure. That's it for that page. We're going to need to make sure what we're missing. So polonium's definitely done now. Polonium 150. Okay, now what was the other one? Technetum was one I just did, which should be done. And I know that's not how you say it. Tech, so I'm just going to put tech. This way I don't forget. 150. Okay, we're good. We got 150 there, 150 there. Now, I also did Tellurium. Where's that sucker? Okay. Yeah, see, here's another one. They tricked me on this Tellurium. So we need Tellurium. We'll get that one. Maybe we'll do that one next. And then, what else did we do? We did Ruthenium, I believe. PQR, RS. There we go. Ruthenium. Oh, I was like 300. No, this one's okay. So Ruthenium's good. I'm just figuring out which ones I need more stuff for. 150. And then what else? Did we do? Okay, so Yttrium and Antimony are in the other system that we need to go to. A Selenium. Let me just double check that one. I'm going to be pissed. Selenium. Okay, Selenium's 150 or 150. Okay, good. Selenium's done. Okay, so we got the 150 there. So the only one we're messed up on is Tellurium. So let's find that one in my list. So what I'm doing is, so what you do is you go, as soon as I find my cursor, I'm going to bring this over here, right? You guys should be able to see that. I know it's not the biggest font or anything like that, but Tellurium is right here. So I'm going to highlight that one. And then I'm going to set that as my destination, right? Okay, so destination. And then you go to the main software, Edison, which the link is in the description, by the way, if you guys want to use this. This is the best one I've ever used. So Tellurium is the destination right now. And then when we get there, we will make it work. We'll make it happen, okay? So now we're good with that. Now we got to find on the map. We got to go to C3B. C3B. So we'll find that on our little list here. Go over here, C3B, on our system map. Yeah, these are all down at the third star. C3, C1, 2, 3, and then A, B. There we go. We got to go right here. We're going to go back to that place. We're going to get our other 50 that we're missing. Okay? Yeah, those Black Ops ships, those mega ships. I think eventually, I'm hoping what they'll do is they'll let us have, like, the fleet carrier system that we have for our personal fleet carrier should theoretically be a mega ship. A mega ship. So you should be able to control, at least, I mean, maybe you can do it for the squadrons, but, I mean, technically it would be nice if we could control other mega ships besides just the fleet carrier. To do things like bring them into battle or whatever and have them there and do fight right around them or whatever. I think that would be fun. Who knows? Maybe I'm on crack. You never know. Some people call me special, so I don't know. Maybe I am. Did you see that? Did you see that? I was right on the escape vector. Baby. That's hot.
2, 1, engage.
Alright, I usually zoom out of here. Zoom. Okay, now we can... I think I already highlighted. I think I'll be fine if I just go to the next place because it's only 50. Let's go ahead and wait for that cooldown. You can't jump directly in system. You have to go out of the gravity first. Oh, whoa, whoa, here we come, here we come. Boy, we're coming in hot, boys. We are coming in hot. Whee! Man, we passed that sucker at 1,000 miles an hour. See that? Alright, here we go. Alright, here we go. Coming in hot. We're going back in. Now you can, with this, the nice thing about using this system is that you don't have to scan the planets if you don't want to. You can scan them. I've scanned them all, but I did that, a long time ago. So, and I'm still capable of doing it. And it does show me the stuff on the planet, the colors, which I still, to this day, do not understand the damn colors on the planets very well. I would just prefer they just, gave you markers or something, or let you mark them or something. I don't know. Something so that you could do that. Because it'd be nice to, instead of having to do what I'm doing here, is just come over here and see it like in my list, right? In here. Like put on here, markers, and then let, or whatever, or bookmarks, or whatever you want to call it, and then let me just go to places that I bookmarked. Then I could land exactly on the spot that I bookmarked the last time. Now, I think this one was, I don't remember if this one was, if this was the bright-ass one or not. Can't remember now. I was already here once. Boys, I'm here again. So we're coming in on the thing here. So I'm gonna go ahead and come over here to my little Dealy McDealer here and turn him on. Start the navigation. You'll see the little X pop up. You have to run in a window, full or borderless window. That's what it's called. So as soon as I get in here, she'll tell me where to go, and we'll see if we can do it again.
Turn right heading 108. Distance to target 1,447 kilometers.
So that's pretty far. What did she say? 108?
Turn right heading 112. Distance to target
112.
1,578 kilometers.
There we go. We're at 112. Now I gotta pull
Turn
up.
left heading 113. Distance to target 1,518 kilometers.
What'd she say? 113?
Distance to target 1,417 kilometers.
Yeah, so basically what we need to do is we just need to keep it level. We're just going to head in that direction. She'll tell us when it's okay to descend.
Turn right heading 113. Distance to target 1,322 kilometers.
And she'll tell us how much to descend by, which I really like. So I just try to keep it
heading 113.
because otherwise
Distance
it goes
to target
too fast.
1,224 kilometers.
Oops, come on, come on, come on.
Distance to target 1,126 kilometers.
Okay, now we're going on the right. Oh,
Distance to target 862 kilometers.
802, whatever that is.
Distance to target 735 kilometers.
We're getting pretty close, boys. Getting close.
Turn right heading 117. Distance to target 517 kilometers.
Okay, we're getting pretty close now.
Distance to target 361 kilometers.
Now, if you keep it in this blue range, it goes faster. If you didn't know that. I know some people probably
Clear
know
to
that.
descent.
See, now she's wanting us to go down.
Turn right heading 122. Maintain angle 41 for descent. Distance to target
then
203
41.
kilometers. Turn right heading 122. Maintain angle 40 for descent.
Now, there's a little number in the
Distance to
very
target
center that I'm using
146
to
kilometers.
do this. So we haven't hit glide yet.
Turn right heading 122. Maintain angle 39 for descent.
I'm terrible at keeping this on
Distance to
target.
target 100 kilometers.
I'm maybe mouse and keyboard guys that do it better, but I'm really bad about
Maintain angle 42 for
keeping it
descent.
on keeping it
Distance
on
to target
point.
59 kilometers.
We're pretty close. Now I'm going a little bit slow just because I hate to miss it.
Maintain angle 52 for descent.
52.
Distance to target 28 kilometers.
Okay. Well,
Turn right heading 139. Distance to target 7 kilometers. Turn right heading 313.
313.
Distance to target 7 kilometers. Turn right heading 318. Distance to target 8 kilometers.
How many? 8? It's not bad. This is the bright one.
Distance to target 7 kilometers.
If I haven't made you throw up yet, just hold my beer.
Distance to target 6 kilometers.
6 kilometers. Now you can start to see trees popping up all over the place. Well, there's
Distance
terrain.
to target 4 kilometers.
So, yeah, I'm not sure where all of them are at. So this is the one.
Turn
Okay.
right heading 320. Distance to target 3 kilometers.
Yeah, we're like right on top of this place. So this is the place where you'll come down, and now you'll start see the trees will start popping in as you
Turn left heading 320.
calm down and slow down.
Distance to target 3 kilometers.
Okay, so we're real close now. We're real close. I'm gonna see if we can go over here a little bit. Then we're just gonna go ahead and set her down.
Turn left heading 318. Distance to target 3 kilometers.
3 kilometers. Okay, my landing gear's out. No valid area.
Landing gear deployed.
Oh,
Turn left heading 317.
hold on. It'll
Distance
find
to
something.
target 3 kilometers.
It'll find me a place. There we go. Oh, it was blue for a second. It's gonna be a tricky one because this ship's kind of fat. Okay, okay. There we go. I saw you. There.
Turn left heading 318. Distance to target 3 kilometers.
There. It's close. Come on, there it is. Pick it, pick it, pick it. Come on, get in there. The AI's struggling. She's struggling. Oh, there we go, there we go. Come on, come on, come on. Squeeze her in there. Squeeze her hiney in there. Okay, oh, she's coming
Turn
down.
left
She's coming
heading
down.
318. Distance to target 3 kilometers.
Boom. Hit it. There you go, boys. That's how it's done. All right, let's see if we can get out of here. See, there's trees here. We'll find more as we get out there. Like I said, they just kind of start appearing over time. Okay, they're not always just everything's right there. Nope, none of that. Can't have
Turn
that.
left heading 318. Distance to target
Now I'm going to
3
turn off my
kilometers.
navigation because we're pretty much where we're going to be. So we're not needing that anymore. We're going to deploy. Now this one, you don't necessarily, what I usually do on this one is because it'll turn on the headlights for you, which you won't need. Look at this drop.
Low gravity warning.
Boom. All right, so what I usually do is I'll go over here to number 4, or if you know where your light switch is, which I always forget. So I just come over here and go off, but I do turn on this, okay, because it helps make the little nodules stick out, the crystalline fragments or whatever. They stick out a little bit better. So we're just going to drive around. I know I saw some trees somewhere out front. There we go. There's some trees. That's all we needed. That's what we needed. We got daytime. This is the icy land. This one's a trip. Well, there's plenty to do here. Like I said, if you get to a part, you know, when you'll find a good cluster of trees. If you can't do it in one run, you might have to reset the game. So you log out, log back in, or not log out, but exit the desktop. Is what the word I'm trying to get out of my mouth. All right, let's see what we got here. Ooh, there he goes. We're gonna go get him. Come here. Where are you going, buddy? Hey, where are you going? Come here. Come back here. Hey, don't run. Oh, oh, oh.
Cargo scoop deployed.
Man, I almost blew it. Oh, yeah, we got him. We got him. But we should be able to find enough here to... because you can see there's little boxes popping up all over the place. So we're gonna just, you know, try our best here. Okay, we're gonna get it. We're gonna get her done. This is not one of the most fun things in the game for me to do, but all right, there we go. Come here. Back up just a smidgen there. There we go. Now this next one's gonna be on the opposite side of this tree, so I'm gonna come around. Just come around the tree. Pop out my little turret. Now my question was earlier, Urban, was I like blowing stuff up. Anybody else? That was my question. It was kind of a funny question because I know the answer already, but oh Highlander. Oh Highlander, 07 to you, you little troll, you. And happy birthday, by the way, Highlander. It's Highlander's birthday. He's 29. Again, boys, so there you go. This is like his 50th time being 29, and we love him to death. And, yep, he's here today, which we really appreciate. Love it when Highlander can make it. All right, this one is... What, you're... Oh, okay, here we go. Let's see if we can get this one without losing it. This one's in a kind of a curious little spot there. Ha! Got you, bitch. Okay, I'm gonna turn around. I don't want to back over it because you know we've been having issues. So we're gonna do it the other way. Yeah, here we go. Now, yeah, and in these mountains too, when you get into mountain ranges, sometimes the little guys will be under the ground, and no, you can't get them when they're down there. See, I know there's one over here somewhere. I see him. See, there's one that's under the ground right there. There's not a damn thing I can do about that. Doesn't matter what I do. Doesn't matter how many bombs I drop in there. Just how much snow you shoot at it. It just ain't happening. All right. Now. All right, where were we? We were getting some more stuff. There can be only one. That is correct. That is a fact. Oh, because I'm in turret mode. That's why everything's weird. That's why everything's being wonky on me. All right, I see one more. Nope, that's the underground one. I think I saw some more this way because I don't want to reset the game for this. I don't have to, so we'll see if we can't find. Oh, never mind. Here we are. I think I found some more. Alrighty, what do we got here? Oh, I think I see something on this tree. I do. Now we just got to figure out where to shoot it at. Are you on this side? Oh, it looks like he's on this side. Okay, I think we're going to be okay with this one. I'm going to pop him off. Whoa, whoa. Ah, there he goes. He's trying to get away. Trying to run. We're not going to let that happen. We're going to chase that guy down. We're hunting him down. And he's right next to another one. Now, I don't usually do that. Oop. I don't usually go after multiples because every time I do that, then they end up disappearing on me before I get to them. I don't like that. It's not my thing. You know what I mean? Don't dig that. That's no bueno. So, here's another one. Let's get around the other side of this one. Come on. Come on, get in there. Like I said, if you get proficient enough and you can make your way around these trees real good, you'll be a happy little clam. I'm going to scooch away from him a little bit. Let's see if I can still shoot that. Which way he's going to... I don't know which way he's going to bounce. So, oh, see, he just... Oh, there it is, there it is. Okay, I got him. Is he going to come in? Can't tell. Let's go ahead and pull forward a little. Pull a little bit forward, turn around. It's back here somewhere. I found it. Ha! Got your ass. Got your ass. That's what I'm talking about. Okay, let's get that turret out here. Turret's the best way. Because you can chase the material. Because otherwise it's real hard. Oh, there we go. And you never know which direction those things are going to fling. So you gotta do it. Okay? So just remember, if you haven't been here before, that's okay. You probably should come out. Maybe before you get too far along, because you're going to have to do some upgrading on some stuff. But my thoughts on that. I think this one's... That's not one? That looks like it should be one right there. Alright. That one's not highlighted, so we'll know this. Well, maybe it's not a thing. That's just a shadow. Okay, fine. Fine, we'll go get this one. Hey, like that. How you like me now? Boom, got your ass. Gotcha. Yes, you guys should have seen. I'm sure Highlander was there the first time I tried doing this. It wasn't pretty. It's not much prettier now, but it's much better than it was. I'll tell you that right now. I was struggling hardcore with the whole SRV thing and going forward and backwards. And we're going to back up a little bit. We are in, and 07 to you, Jocko. Okay, so in the description, I have a list of all the places that you can go to get raw materials, and it's pretty much the only material you have to deal with, except for selenium. There's a couple other materials. Once you're full on those, it just won't let you collect them. But we are in. Hold on. Well, we're in. What is this? You guys seen this before? What is this thing? Oh my god! I didn't even know this was a thing. What does that even do? Okay. Anyway, okay. Sorry. We're in HIP 36601. Right now we're on C3b, but we've been to, there's 4 different planets here where you can collect stuff. And I've been showing people how to use Edison a little bit. So if you put all those coordinates in your Edison for all the raw materials, then you will be able to save all that. But Edison is just this little navigator, and once you get to the part where you're in orbital flight, then you can turn on the navigation, and it'll tell you exactly where to land your ship, and then you can there will be trees there. Like I said, they don't always pop out, but here's all the list, and I know I can't really make it that big, so. But right now we're on this one, C3b. There's one on C5a. There's one on C1d, and that's it here. I already did the selenium. I think everybody knows selenium, which is HR 3230 3AA. And then after I get done with this, filling up this tellurium, then we have to go over to whatever the hell that is, Outotz, or whatever the hell it is. We need to go over there because there's 2 more materials we got to get over there, and then I'll be completely full again. I went ahead and emptied them all, so all my materials are full except for my level 4. So it's in the description of the video though. So if you need it, you don't have it, it's got all those that I just talked about and that I just showed you in that spreadsheet. The list is there. I don't really have a good way of, but it's basically once you go to, and I'll show you again just in case you guys didn't catch it. If anybody didn't catch it, check this out. So when you get your you can manage your waypoints, and when you manage your waypoints, then the waypoint manager comes up, and this is the spreadsheet. Now it'll already have some stuff in it. You can add to it, or you can eradicate that stuff if you don't want it. But I just add to it, and then if I find things that so Jocko, so I'm getting this ready for when the next ship comes out, because God only knows how many of those I'm gonna have to build. So we're just gonna be prepared. So I'm gonna have everything I need when that happens. So it'll be very soon, the 22nd of July, I believe. So just a few more weeks. All right. So anyway, where was I? Okay. Was I collecting? Oh yes, I was going to. I was going to go into my little turret mode and get this guy. You just line it up, shoot it, boom, boom, oh, oh. Come on. No. No. Thank you. I just want to get it selected. There we go. And then we can drive around and get it, maybe. Oh, maybe not. See if it'll go in sideways. Boom! Yeah, baby. So we're just collecting some that, for whatever reason, when I came in originally, it said I only needed 100 of the materials. And then after I got that 100, it said it was full. And then next thing I know, I look and it wasn't full. So now I'm just going to scooch away from that a little bit. You want to kind of get away from it if you can. Yeah, I wouldn't mind. Well, I mean, at least not. They're not going to give us capital ships, but they'll give us mega ships. They're not going to let us have Federation or Empire. That's their thing, you know. And Alliance doesn't even have one. But mega ships, I could see them giving us mega ships. I don't think they're ever going to give us full-on federal ships. I just don't believe that. I believe that they want to keep that for themselves, to be able to do whatever the hell they want with them. Now, it would be nice if they intervened sometimes, if there was, but there doesn't really seem to be any wars. The war right now is not necessarily between Federation, Empire, and Alliance anymore. It's it's the minor factions and the superpowers, right? So, and now they're making it to where when we fight, even if we're not aligned with any of the current active people, we can still get merits for our own thing. So that's even better. That's like, yes, you know, I mean, that's nice. That's, to me, that's really good, because then it's even more, it's more, you know, it's more of a reason for me to go. Where is this stupid thing? Did I highlight it? I thought there was a tree right here. Maybe I was smoking the crack. Was I? Huh. Maybe I was. It's not unheard of. Okay. Go back this way. Yeah, some of these, this is a mountainous area. It is a little tricky. Obviously, like I said, I'm sure there's people that'll leave a comment. Oh, I can drive with that. I can do that with my blindfold on, blah, blah. And I'll be like, oh, okay, great, man. 07. It's like, whatever, dude. Don't care. If everybody flew amazing, then that would be a thing. But that's not true. Or everybody could drive these things. That'd be great. I'm not too good at it. I'm okay. Do you see the little white dots around me? So that's how I can tell there's more stuff. And we only need a little bit more to be done here. This is not the most friendly terrain I've ever seen. Oh, there's the one over there. This is the one. This is how I break my damn joysticks all the time. Come on, where are you at? I saw you. Where'd you go? All right. It's getting me confused. Hold on. All right. Because it's set, well, it says there's 2 to the right and a couple to the left. Okay, let's go to the right. Where's the ones on the right? Okay, there. I'll grab those. As long as I can see them, that's all I need. All right, here we go. We're going in hot, boys. Going in hot. Look at that beautiful ship. And those are, you guys know that the Corsairs are on sale in the store now. So you can just buy them for credits. I can't remember, I think it was 79,000, something like that. Not bad. Not bad at all. Okay, here we go. Boom. Just make sure you get it tagged, man. Get that sucker lit up, because it's less likely that it gets lost if you do it that way. All right, where'd he go? I lost him. Where'd he go? Oh, there he is. Yeah, you know, I am so old school, Jocko. Me and controllers, we have issues, okay? Mostly me. I'm the issue. I just cannot handle those things. I can never remember what button does what. You know, and it's funny because I have a joystick with like gazillions of buttons, but, you know, I've just had muscle memory with this thing for, you know, years and years. And so I basically know where the buttons are. Now, whether or not they're programmed or not, that's the other trick, because there's some that aren't right now, because I just changed joysticks again, because I blew through another one. I go through more joysticks than I care to shake a stick yet. All right, we still got more out here. We got more. Here's more. Here's more. See if we can find another one. Oh, here's another one. Oh, he didn't like coming up that hill, boy. We need some snow tires. You guys got snow tires? We need snow tires. Let's see if we can shoot it from here. Should be able to. Go, we got him. Okay. Okay, okay. Okay, okay, okay. Quit turning. There we go. As long as you're going forward, usually they're okay. Now, some of this older stuff, you know, this is an older, you know, setup. So yeah, I get it. I tried it once and I just struggled the whole time. I couldn't get it to work right. So I just said, you know what? I'm just going to have to go through joysticks because this is not happening. But I can drive okay with the joystick. I mean, I'd prefer a steering wheel, actually. But if I had a steering wheel, boy, oh boy, you'd see me then. I'd be smoking it then, boy. Okay, come on. I see ya. Ooh, yeah, got your ass. Ooh, you're going around and you're going on long. Don't go down that hill. Not yet. Oh, okay, we're going down the hill. Never mind. Oh boy, this could be fun. We're gonna let him get a little further down. There we go. So I don't know what's gonna happen here. This could be detrimental to my ass here. There we go. We got him. Yeah, we're sliding right down the hill. We're not gonna even be able to make it back up. Okay. All right. Okay. All right. Okay. All right. Okay. Oh. 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 Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Oh boy. Oh no. Okay. Whew. Whew. That was no joke right there. Now we're kind of out of the trees now. See any more trees? I don't need much. I don't think I need much. Let's see. What were we doing? Tellurium? There's one place that's like super rocky. I can't remember. I think it might be the Ruthenium. Oh my god. But it's fun. But it's like, man, it's insane. What you have to do to drive through that. All right, let me go down to Ruthenium here. Let's just see where we're at. So we're gonna have to find some more. Oh no. No, it wasn't Ruthenium. What are we getting? We're getting Tellurium. Tellurium. Okay, we're almost there. We just need a few more. So hopefully we'll... There's my ship over there. I don't think we want to be on this side of the hill. But getting on the other side of the hill now is not going to be fun. So we're going to make a run for it. Oh! Whoa! 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 Not shooting, Tex! Ho! 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 Alright, we're going to go up. We're going to do it the old-fashioned way. We're going to go up diagonally. What do you think of that? Urch! No! 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 Whoa! 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 No! 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 Oh man, we didn't make it. All right, we're gonna try it again. Come on, get some grip. You ain't getting no grip here. He said, how about no? How about you grip yourself? Leave me alone. That's what he said. Oh, god dang, this place is slippery. Slippery when wet, baby. This is frozen tundra out here, man. This ain't no joke. Okay, we're gonna let it settle. Come on. You gonna go forward for me? Are we going forward? Is that the direction we're going right now? Okay, here we go. This is not letting me go, man. This is terrible. Alright. This is shenanigans. I told you boys there'd be some shenanigans. I wasn't even kidding. We're going to get to the top of this hill. We're going to make it. Yeah, baby. Where are we at now? Uh-huh. Whoa. Well, we're closer. This place is slick as snot, boy. Look at that. Alright, I'm trying to let it get a little traction. He's not doing good. We're going up. We're going up, boys. We're gonna make it. No, 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 no. Don't turn around. Don't turn around. Come here. Alright. Alright, we're gonna make it. We're gonna make it. This is content, baby. Alright, here we go. Look at that, huh? Huh? I know, somebody's going to be in my chat. You know, you could have pushed the red button. Yeah. You know, I do those usually on the fly because they're so much easier for me to find now. I actually have a list on the Discord of all the ways you find that stuff. And you can use ED Copilot or Anara, just depends on what you're into. But ED Copilot more is likely just to tell you when you get somewhere. It'll say, you know, there might be some stuff you can blow your nose on here. And you go, oh, really? I want to blow my nose. And then you go get it. All right, we should be close to the ship again. All right, we made it up the hill, boys. That's right. Skill. It's pure skill. That's what that was. Now I'm trying to see. I'm hoping there's a couple more trees. We only need a couple. I don't want to restart the whole game for that. Because we can always call the ship over to wherever we end up. Now, I know I found a bunch here at one point. I don't know where the hell they are. Where's my trees? Give me some trees, boys. It says there's trees over here, or it says there's stuff over here, but I don't see it. I think they're trying to trick me. I think they're just trying to trick me into driving around all day is what they're trying to do. That's FDEV for you. Just keeps tricking you. Okay. Stop bouncing for a second. You're making me ill. All right. This is like driving a go-kart, man. Oh boy. I don't know. I'm not seeing anything. Oh, I see something back here. Wait. Something there too. Hold on. I just saw another. Okay. I saw a tree. I see two trees. Aha! Aha! Found them. Found them, boys. Found them. Oh yeah, that's all I do anymore. I don't go after. I used to spend days and days and days at there's a place actually where you go for the that data is, yeah, see, there's a whole ton of them out here, so we found them. I told you, they just appear. They just come out. You don't think he's going to see them, but then you do. Okay, we might be a little close on this one. Oop, there we go. I got him. Just need a few more. We're at 144, so we need like 2 or 3 more, and we should be done. Maybe only one after this. There are trees down here, boys, so we're gonna... Whoa! I'm getting a little rambunctious. I'm getting a little rambunctious around here. I'm just driving all crazy. Oh yeah, here's the big... This is the big amount down here. This is where I would end up. If I had to restart, restart the game, I'd do it over by this. Because this will definitely yield you a lot. Another thing, just be careful you don't run out of gas. You can synthesize fuel if you need it, but if not, you can't even refuel from your ship. You have to go to like your fleet carrier or a station to do that. It doesn't let you just refuel off your own ship, which I think would be a wonderful idea. But, I don't think they listen to me that often. Once in a while. I don't think they listen to me specifically, but I think I just have ideas that are, that multiple people might like. Well, okay, that was not good. Let's see. Oh, we're still going? Still good? We're recording? Okay, good. I just dropped. I just dropped my second mouse on the ground. That wasn't good. Okay, so he wants me to be over on... Okay. Come here. No. And you know what I try to do a lot with the SRV? It doesn't work. Strafe. I try to strafe all the time. All right, let's get over here, I think. See if we can get him from this angle here. Near. Oh, nope, we cannot. Let's see if I can just finagle this. There, how about that? How about that? How you like me now? He does like me now. Now I can just go left. Go left. Yep. Kinger would be proud. So I just went left. Boom! It's full. Whew. That was a workout, boys. That was a workout. Let me go grab my... Let me call my ship.
Ship dismissed.
Well, I'm going to dismiss it, and then I'm going to call it. There she goes. Look at her. Oh, yeah. Go, baby, go. Phew. Take off, girl. She's gone. She's gone. Nice. Now we should be able to recall.
Ship recalled.
Recall. Come land right here, baby. Come land right here. This is where I need you. This is where I need you. All right. So wow, we've been talking a hot minute. Ooh-wee. Well, we're going to get on this ship, and then we're going to go back to the fleet carrier, and then I will continue with my ramblings. Here she comes. Is she going to land right on top of me again? Nope. Where are you going to try to sit down, girl? Whee! All right, she's down. She's down. She's pink and she's hot. Hot pink. You guys ever try to go west? Yeah, I'm going as west as I can. I'm getting out of here. I got to go to a whole nother system now. All right, I think. We're going to check that out before I'm going to make sure, because we got to be full. I want to be full on everything. Because I ain't planning on doing this again. Hopefully it never. Yeah, look at all them trees right there. This is a good spot. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. They're great. I mean, I've heard a few people get a little wonky about the yaw, but just turn off the flight assist and you can yaw yourself into oblivion. For just that, you know what I mean? That's the only time I use flight assist off is if I'm like turning, or if something's trying to like stay behind me. I turn the flight assist off because then I can overtake them again. Otherwise, they just keep going around and around. You know what I mean? Some of them. So I always do that. Thargoids, you don't necessarily need flight assist off because Thargoids don't fly real fast. You know what I mean? They fly fast in a straight line, and they can turn around and go the other way pretty fast. But they don't. You know what I mean? They don't try to trick you. They just try to kill you. Constantly just coming. They're just constantly chasing you down. The Maverick, yeah, you got to have the Maverick flip, man. All right, so I'm back in the ship. So let me just double check. What did we just get? Tellurium? 150 of 150. Okay, finally, thank God. All right, so now we're just going to take off over to the fleet carrier. The fleet carrier. And that would be cool if... Okay. Let's go to system map because it's easier. And then we're going to go back to Ajax. You know where I got Ajax, right? Anybody? Anybody? Why I called it Ajax? Yeah, I do have some filters on. I always have filters on. I don't know. I never used to use them, but I don't know. Somebody turned me on to using them, and I liked what they were doing. So, come on, get me up here.
Cannot comply.
What? What do you mean my landing gear?
Gear retracted.
Oh yeah, this ship's fun. This ship is a lot of fun, especially for
4, 3,
no, not that kind of Ajax. Now you gotta know, I'm a sci-fi nut. So if you're a sci-fi nut, you'll know. Have you ever heard of War Rocket Ajax? That's what my carrier's name is. Wee, coming in hot, boys, coming in hot. War Rocket Ajax. But mine's called Ajax Vanguard, but that's because the meaning of the word Ajax is like Earth, and Vanguard is like the front line. So I consider myself the front line of Earth. I couldn't get on target with it. There we go. Thought I was going to run into a ring there for a second. All right, we're going in hot, boys. Getting back to the carrier now, and we're gonna make our way over to Outotz or whatever the hell it is. I think I might have to spanch it. I'll find out. We'll find out. Spanch is also a link in the description. You can use that to figure out where you need to deploy your how many jumps you're going to need to move your carrier around. And as that this system is a 1500 from Sol, 1500 light year from Sol, you have to use multiple jumps. I wanted to name it Ares, but Sargent named his Ares, but not for the same reason I was going to name mine Ares. I was going to name mine Ares because of that new Tron movie that's coming out. Tron Ares, but then nope, he stole it. So fine. There he is. Here's my little battle bucket. You welcome me? Aw. Aw, I love it when they welcome me. Alright, let's get this thing parking. Now, whilst this thing is parking, boys, I need to take a quick 3-minute break. Willie?
That's the most outstanding answer I've ever heard. You must have a goddamn IQ of 160. You are goddamn gifted. You're a goddamn genius.
True that. Yeah. Yeah, we're gonna take a 3-minute breather. I'll be back. Then we're gonna have some fun. Oh, Choco, I finally get my Federal Corvette up to its ass-kicking potential. It's devastating when it's dialed in properly. The 2 small hard points I use take down shields in seconds. I like it. I like it a lot.
Baby, I'm jungle, got the fire inside. Chasing titans with a white warrior stride. Legacy legend touched in the stars. Flames in her heart, lighting up the sky so far. Little giants crumble at her command. Her moves sharper than any warrior's hands. Ancestors whisper as the battles rage. In her veins flows the saga's endless age. Titan conqueror shines so bright, dancing on the edge of eternal light. Feast of flame, breaking every chain. Commander Alexandria, rule the reign. Isn't carved by great-grandfather's might? She stands tall on the front lines of the fight. Generations echo in a fearless roar. Hell calling her to explore galactic shores. Determined eyes never waver, weighing glance. In each heartbeat, a cosmic dance. She's the thunder and the storm and the calm, rising above with an invincible charm. Titan conqueror shines so bright, dancing on the edge of eternal light. Feast of flame, breaking every chain. Commander Alexandria, rule the reign. Rule the reign. Rule the reign. Determined eyes never waver, weighing glance. In each heartbeat, a cosmic dance. She's the thunder and the storm and the calm, rising above with an invincible charm. Titan conqueror shines so bright, dancing on the edge of eternal light. Feast of flame, breaking every chain. Commander Alexandria, rule the reign. Rule the reign. Rule the reign.
Permission granted. A landing pad has been assigned to you. You have been cleared for approach. Feel free to relax. Your docking computer is in control.
Ah, thanks for that, Willie. I got my Snickers. I forgot to request docking. Got a little throwed.
Landing gear deployed.
I was trying to figure out why my ship was this. I think I have 3 or 4 of these Corsairs now. I've replaced almost everything except for the big ships, but
Welcome, Commander.
I'm not sure that that's going to happen right away, even with the Panther Clipper. But I got to see how they work, you know, if they do good things. I mean, I know I'm going to use it for colonization. All right, let me check real quick. Let's see how far this is away. Look at all these fleet carriers. Nope. That's not what I wanted. Back you go. Go to Galaxy Map. And let me see what that thing's called again. The place we got to go now is not as far from here, but excuse me, my voice went out a little bit. It's called it's called? It's called something. It's called... Oh, I know what I can do. I need to just copy this. There. How far away is that? Yeah, should just be one jump. It's 406 light years. Oh, hell, we're coming even closer to the... Oh, Horsehead Nebula is another place where I think people are doing a bridge. Let's go ahead and get the carrier lined up to go. Should have enough gas. Let's see. There we go. All right, let's see. And then with that, it's B5A, B5C. So we'll see if we can get into B5A. Huh. B5A. Should be able to get there. Let's go. All right. We're on our way. Now, I'm going to have to set this up because I forgot to do it ahead of time. But we're going to rate my thumbnail as soon as the image comes up.
This world of color and light, let's get together, feel the vibe right. Take a moment, breathe it in. Art's a journey, let's begin.
There we go. We got Commander Jessica Keel. She's one of the very few ground pilots we have here in the Vortex Squad. She needs a rating. Or, I mean, the thumbnail needs a rating. From 10 to 1. All right, Irvin. Well, an 8. Another 8. Chaco. Willie with an 8. My little SRV there. I think that was on this planet. I'll bet. Actually, I made her a long time ago. I just recently redid her with the new AI because there's been so many improvements. So they look a lot better. I redo some of the old ones sometimes. But she wasn't on the Instagram, but she will be now. If you're interested in seeing the Instagram, seeing all the pilots for the Vortex Squadron, you're welcome to head on over there. I use the Discord one, Midjourney. They're on version 7 now. It's pretty good. I'm very impressed. But the picture, the SRV and all that's the actual in-game footage. Took that earlier today. I've been up all day doing this. This is like taking a lot longer than I thought it would. Yeah, the armor is great. I know, it's good stuff. Well, you know, she's in a spaceship. Her armor is really the ship, or the SRV, whatever. She would usually drive a Scorpion, but for this kind of stuff, you know, you gotta take the Scarab.
Shades of red and hues of blue. Every artwork speaks to you. A language loud, a silent voice.
Oh yeah, it's great. Yeah, it's doing really, really great things. All right. So we got about 11 minutes before we can get on to the next system. All right. So yeah, so I had another idea. As one does. I also don't. I would like, you know, folks to chew on the idea of. I think when if you're doing power play stuff, in the name of, you know, whatever power, then if you're you know, in contact with opposite power members or whatever, I kind of think the rebuy for your ship should be free, or that the power play power should take care of that for you. You know, while you're working. That's my idea. Oh, look at that. Yeah, I think the power should take care of that for you. Now, of course, if you buy the ship, 07 Sergeant, by the way, then you could say, okay, well, you know, then if you buy the ship, I mean, then it would be 0 anyway. But I mean, I don't know. I mean, I assume that people are buying the ships, so because they keep selling them. And anybody notice that the day after ARF left the company, they upped the price on the ships? Interesting, right? Interesting stuff. Plasma charger. Is the plasma charger, is that for AX, or is that the regular? Because I've seen dudes just chewing stuff up with them plasma chargers, and I can't stand them, but, you know, it looked like it was the AX version because of the smoke that leaves behind, but I don't know if the regular version or maybe there's a power play version, I don't know, but there's definitely something. But I've seen some pretty strong and this was in human combat, so yeah. But do you know which one isn't one called something? One's called a charger and one's called something else, right? I just can't remember which one's which. I don't know if the plasma charger, I wrote down the name of it, but I couldn't remember which that one was. I guess I could look, but plasma or the accelerator is the human version, right? I mean, I know the AX version works too. I think the charger is the AX version. Almost positive, but wait, I might have one. Look. Let's see if we have one in here. Yeah, exactly. Thanks, Sarge. Which one do you have, Sarge? Let me see. I don't know if I have a 3 or 2. It's probably a 2. Let's see. It'd be experimental. And then, oh, wait. Okay, so the charger is the Guardian version. Okay, so that's the AX version. All right. Guardian. And then the accelerator, I don't have an accelerator.
Attention, carrier jump sequence is underway. Lockdown begins in 5 minutes.
Yeah, I saw another guy on some stream I was watching that I caught, and he was using them, and I was like, whoa, is that because he was just blowing shit away, man. I was like, dang, that thing is crazy. And I don't remember if he was using just 2 or if he had 3. I can't remember. But anyway, I do have a couple at least. I have a lot. I don't know why I have so many Gauss cannons. God dang, how many of these things do I got? Oh, that's why it's okay. It's just got the anti-guardian zone. Yep. Okay. Because I'm assuming, but the shard cannons don't work so good. Guardian shard cannons don't work as good on humans, right? Is that true? Or do they work fairly well as well? Look at all those. God dang, I used to have so many of these missile racks, man. So much of my AX stuff now is just sitting in here because it's not as useful now as it was back in the day. Okay. Yeah, because I got Guardian shard cannons up to Wazooty. I have both kinds, the pre-engineered and the regular ones. Yeah, you have to kind of let them get close. I have a lot of weapons like that where you got to let them get real close, and then just let them have it. I have a problem because by the time I get lined up on the ship, they're always so fast that they get past me, and I never remember to line up on the little circle. There's usually that circle you got to line up on. The accelerator should be forward, though, as opposed to reverse aim. It should be forward aiming because I think they're faster. They're faster than like these AX missile racks are slower than dog poopy. So those you have to put on rear aim. But anyway, just something interesting I was thinking about that I saw that was kind of cool. So yeah, now we're gonna head out to out. How do you say that one? Outotz. Something like that. I don't know. See, I got the flak launchers on this one, but they don't work. They do a little bit, but not a lot. Not like they used to. So I got maybe after like 20 shots, I got one that actually made it down to the ground and didn't blow itself up. I just wanted to give us a Limpet 2.0, man. A Limpet 2.0 that's real smart. And if something's on the ground, don't run into the ground. Hoover. Can you hoover? Or if you do run into the ground, maybe there's a way that they could just make them tougher. So if they do hit the ground, don't matter. They'll still grab whatever's down there. And then they'll just take a little damage. So right now, they take a full gamut of damage on that stuff. Yeah, I don't think there's anything special going on with this one. I just, it's got a point defense. Yeah. This is just my grocery getter right now. Modifications, yeah. So this is all standard. It's actually probably got way too much power. I could probably fix that, and there's a lot of stuff I could probably change on this one to just spiff it up, make it a little bit more uniform, packed. So, yep, that's where we're at. We're waiting. We got how many minutes we got left? Let's find out. Probably got 5 minutes left at least. Three minutes. 3 minutes, 25 seconds. We're getting ready to rock and roll, baby. Taking off. Getting out of here. We're blowing this pop stand. Let's go. Let's go upstairs. If we can make it up there in time. Let's see. Oh yeah, they're mad at me. I'm heading. We'll see if it throws me in a seat or not. If I can make it. Nope, I didn't make it. They're gonna jam me in a seat somewhere. Okay, well at least they put me in the captain's chair. That was nice of them. I just wanted to see this sucker take off, man. I haven't seen that in a while. So 2 more. What do we got left? We got Antimony and Yttrium. And then we're done with Raw. Yeah, the other stuff I usually just do it as I need it because they're easier to get, so I do that. But I do have a little pinned thing in the Discord if you guys want, if you need it. And there's also, like I said, there's links in the, or there's all the raw material places are listed in the description of this video. And so if you want to join the Discord, you're welcome to. It's right there. So make sure you self-verify yourself. A lot of people, they join and then they don't self-verify, and then they can't see anything, and they think, because I don't remember. That's why I put it in there so you can do it yourself, because I forget. Look at that. We're all buttoned up here, boys. We are buttoned up. This place is shut down. Getting ready to rock and roll. You're ready to go for a little ride. That's right. Everything's on hold, boys. That's what I'm telling you. Now, I don't remember these last two, how hard or easy they are. I'm hoping they're easy, but you never know. Yeah, so it's Outotz. Outotz. I don't know. Tater tots. I don't know. I don't know what the heck's going on there. You know what I mean? If you need a little vortex jams while you're out in the black killing stuff, there's an album for you. It's the Vortex Vibes, man. So you get the Vortex vibes while you're out there. All right, we're getting ready to rock, boys. We're out of here. Daddy G. 07 to you. Oh yeah, we're going. Coming in hot, boys. Woo. Some serious electricity going on there. Okay, I think can you see the planet on the right there, maybe? Or was that? Maybe it wasn't. I don't know. Me either. I love carrier jumping. I don't do it as much as I'd like, but at least it's easier to get tritium now because people can build systems with that stuff. That is a beautiful lightning show. Whoa! We have arrived. Oh, gadzooks! All right, woo-wee, we made it. 44, I know, that's a lot, man. I've never been to Colonium. I can't bring myself to do it. Too busy saving the universe all the time. I don't know that there's anything there. I mean, I wouldn't mind opening the engineers, but it's such a pain in the potato. It's like, hey, we got all this fun stuff going on in the bubble, but you still got to go to Colonia if you want all the stuff. Yeah, it's 44 carrier jumps. Yeah, that's about right. Takes a while. It's a lot of minutes, a lot of 15-minute, 20-minute, and you probably can't even do it all in one sitting. You have to do it over probably a day or two. Of course, you can get there in an hour now, I hear, if you do your Mandalay right. Oh, you can buy tritium all over the place. I mean, now, especially now, because people are colonizing, you can buy tritium everywhere. Where's the front door? Okay, here it is. I don't think I've ever gotten into this one on this side, on foot. Yeah, it took 2 days. Yeah, that's what I figured. I haven't tried it, but I just can imagine that. That's quite the ordeal. All right, so now we are on B5A, I believe. Yep. So I'm going to set up my little system here. We're going to call that. We're going to call this my destination. And then we're going to head out to B5A and go get some more materials. Yeah. Yeah, you could stock up on it, sure. You especially in a carrier, you have to. But yeah, you could mine it, but mining it out here is just no bueno. But you know, I'm not a professional miner. Don't take my word for it. That's just what I've heard. Let's see. So we gotta go find why. Okay, so we gotta go find B5A. Just want to make sure I get the right one. B. Where's B? Aha! B5A. That is B5A right there. Boom. Let's see how she looks. Yeah, and then when I go back, it'll be like 2 or 3 jumps to get back to the bubble. But then we're basically stocked up on raw for now.
Landing gear retracted.
That's the plan anyway. That's
Landing clamps
my
disconnected.
story. I'm sticking to it.
Fix speed until a carrier is far behind you.
Well, I mean, it's a cool looking weapon. I just don't know if it's I don't know if it's gonna, you know, it's not. You're gonna need to get the 75% if you want enough of them to do anything with. But yeah, the two weapons that they have, they're double engineered again, right? Something like that. You're not gonna be able to do anything else with them. I mean, they might work. I think a lot of times they give us stuff and they want us to kind of mix and match it with other stuff. But at the same time, we can't really do much with. We can only have 2 fire groups unless we use turreted, and in the case of those particular weapons, is not. Yeah, free is good. Vagabond 07 to you. Yeah. So let me hold on. I got to start my navigation. Start your landing. Start your landing. All right.
Orbital flight engaged.
Turn right heading 252. Distance to target 1927 kilometers.
252.
Turn right heading 256. Distance to target 1801 kilometers. Distance to target 1588 kilometers.
All right. Oh.
Turn left heading 242. Distance
God
to
dang it.
target 1022 kilometers. Turn left heading 230. Distance to target 896 kilometers.
Ah.
Turn right heading 230. Distance to target 772 kilometers.
I'm terrible at this. Near through one there.
Distance to target 668 kilometers. Turn left heading 229. Distance
This
to
is,
target 467 kilometers.
This is Edison. You don't remember Edison? You should
Turn
know
left
it.
heading 225. Distance to target 278 kilometers.
There's a link in the
Clear to
description of the video.
Turn left heading 225. Maintain angle 33 for descent. Distance to target 213 kilometers. Clear to descent. Turn left heading 223. Maintain angle 36 for descent. Distance to target 147 kilometers. Turn right heading 223. Maintain angle 36 for descent. Distance to target 110 kilometers. Maintain angle 36 for descent. Distance to target 76 kilometers. Maintain angle 36 for descent. Distance
Maintaining,
to target 56
sorta.
kilometers.
Trying to maintain. It's not working.
Maintain angle 37 for descent. Distance to target 36 kilometers. Turn left heading 218. Distance to target 16 kilometers. Clear to descent.
Alright, there we go.
Distance to target 3 kilometers.
Oh, we're right on top of that sucker.
Turn
For all
left
that-
heading 209. Distance to target 2 kilometers. Turn left heading 205. Distance to target 1 kilometer.
Oh, 1 kilometer.
Turn right heading 205. Distance to target 632 meters. Turn left heading 046. Distance to target 57 meters.
Ah, here we go. Look at that. They're coming in. See, they're coming in hot. There's the trees, boys.
Turn left heading 344. Distance to target 198 meters.
There's trees everywhere. Alright, I think we're good here. Yeah,
Turn
so
left heading
Edison is,
295. Distance to target 144
there's like I said, there's a
meters.
link in the description. I don't have it set up so I can put it in the chat,
Landing gear
but
deployed.
this is what it looks like. You probably remember this one. It's been around a while. I mean, it's really old, but Windows will let you use it. It's the best one that I've found, and it works for me. All right, so because I don't like the one on ED Copilot, I'm not as down. I don't understand how that one works exactly. You have come on, Sarge, you got to be kidding me. Well, if you look up Edison for Elite Dangerous, or you look in the video description, there's a link to it, and you can check it out, brother. Get her done. Yeah, that's the best one I know, for especially when you're going to go raw. When you're ready to go in raw, dog, that's the best one. Let's see what we got here. It's a low gravity warning, boys. Yeah, look at all these trees. Yeah, this one's a nice one. Just can't even decide where I want to go. There's so many trees I don't even know what I want to do here. But he's on the other side, so we'll go over here. Boop. I mean, I don't know how good they're going to be. We'll have to try them when they come out. Obviously, free weapons, I'm always down. All right, this should be, which one is this? I don't even remember. Yttrium. Oh, you brat. Don't you mess with me, mister. Aha. How about that, Mr. Yttrium? Yttrium this. Where'd you go? There he goes. Boom. Oh, dang it. Did I lose it?
Cargo scoop deployed.
If I got it or not. I think I might have lost it. I forgot to put... Oh, no, it's still there. Whee! All right, we got it. All right, we are on the Yttrium train, baby. Woo woo! Okay, here we go. Over here. Yeah, I'm not incredibly fast at this. And there's a lot of trees here, so I'll be driving crazy all day. Tried to escape. See that? He's running. He's a runner. He's a runner. He's not getting away from me, though. Whoa! Did you see that? Nice. Nice spin. That was a beautiful spin. Did you guys see that? You can't hardly get this kind of entertainment just anywhere. Just saying. Just saying. Yeah, I just went back to it because I tried the one on ED Copilot a couple times. I just couldn't get next to it. I couldn't Couldn't feel the love there. All right, where'd the one I just, there it goes. Yeah, there's a lot of trees out here, man. This is going to be a no-brainer. This one will be able to collect everything we need. And yeah, so however long it takes me to collect it all, that's all we need. You know? Because you can't use limpets no more. Hey, come here. I see you. I see you. No, 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 no. You come here. You go back this way. Boom. Yeah, so this might not be terrible. This might not be the worst thing in my life right now. Oh, I feel like there's something in this big tree right here. And there is, but it's on the other side. I wanted to highlight it. Thank you. I like it when it just slides right out in front of you. Makes you feel all warm and fuzzy. Look at all the white dots on that scanner. Just crazy. Crazy number. But you can see it works pretty good. Now, I'm not the best driver, but even I can get to where I need to get. So it's not terrible. Some of them, like I said, you just got to be patient. You might have to, you know, move around a little bit. Sometimes it takes a minute before the trees show up. And then eventually they all just kind of start coming in. They flow. There's a flow. Flow. I cracked myself up, boys. Sorry. I got jokes, okay? It's just the way it is. I got jokes. Let me see. That one I like, because I can see it. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah, come on. Just come on out there. We're just going to go. We can go around in circles. We got all the time in the world, baby. This is all I got to do today is this. Unless I decide to go do some Uber Eats or something later. But there's just trees everywhere here. This one's... And it's like I said, it's the trees are okay. They do need to maybe, you know, give it a little polish so that the damn things don't get stuck so much, but... Oh, I saw you. Oh, I saw you. Oops. Oops. Did a double oopsie there. There we go. We want this one. I don't know. This one out here all by itself is just bugging me. It's just like, yo, man. Do we need to leave you out here by yourself? I don't like it. I think you need to. I think you need to bring it on in. Bring it on in with the homies. Okay. That's what I'm saying. Yeah, we used to use Edison back in the day. And then, you know, when I came back, it was just one I just happened to remember. One of the tools that we used because for finding materials. And then back then, I don't even know if we were doing the big materials yet. And back when we first started, I don't even think they had that. They didn't have all the materials that they have now. Or I don't think they have the trees. It's just... Yeah, baby. I love it when it just flies right into the pocket. It's like getting some extra love. All right, this one, a bunch of them in here. See, there's so many, I don't even know which one I like. Hey, what's that? See if that's one right there. It is. There we go. Phew. Thought I wasn't going to get him. Thought I lost one. Thought I lost him, but I didn't. Ooh. Where are you? Here we go. Yay! All right, we're moving. We're moving and grooving, folk. We are on a roll right now. There's so many trees here. And there's bunches of other trees, too. Like, there's another whole pile of trees down there. Look at all them. So there's no way. This is going to be a one and done. We're going to be able to get everything we need and get out Might even have enough fuel to do the second one. So yeah, we'll be doing the, I'll be doing the event next week. You know, because I'm not gonna spend a lot of time on it. I can get up to 75% pretty easy. At least. Last time I went up to 50%. Which, you know, doesn't really make a difference to me. I don't care about that part. Ooh, we didn't lose it. I'm just surprised you don't remember that one. Because I thought we all had that at one point. Ka-ching! This is just like picking stuff out of a barrel right here. I saw you. God dang it. Yeah, maybe. I don't know. It's just the one I remember. Actually, it's still listed in the Elite Dangerous. Well, it's in the Elite Codex, whatever that is. I don't know if that's official Elite Dangerous Frontier stuff or not. There, that's a good one. That's right, Daddy. That's what I was trying to come up with something snappy like that, and I totally failed. I biffed it. See this guy trying to run? Wow, okay. All right. You want to make sure we know that we picked him up. Sometimes if you shoot it with the other guns, then it makes it real hard to pick it up. See, if it comes at you like that and you don't get it selected, it'll throw it away. It'll just be like, oh, you didn't want that one? Okay, fine. And then you're like, no, wait, I wanted that one. But not too late. Forget it. Forget it, noob. Get good, scrub. Get quicker on that trigger finger. Whoa, look at that sucker. Turn around with that one. That one really popped off there. See that? It looked like a little zit. Bing! Love that sound. It's like a ka-ching. Cha-ching sound, man. And you guys play Cyberpunk? They got new DLC coming out. It's going to be awesome. I love that game. Just get to shoot everything that moves. I like that. Even some stuff that doesn't move. You can shoot that too. You guys all ready to come out doing some farming now? Should be all ready now. You guys know how to do it. You guys are pros. You guys can do this in your sleep. Probably 10 times faster than me. Well, there you go, thinking. Nope, more stuff's coming. They've been releasing stuff for it for a while. They just don't, you know, they don't hype it up or anything. They just do it. Yeah, they just put out, they've been putting out little bits at a time. They just put out new stuff. You know, this next one I think is an actual DLC with some more characters and stuff. Oh yeah, you thought you were going to bounce off that and get away. But you're not. You are not getting away from me, Mr. Poopy Pants. I like this place. It's got a lot of trees. I like when there's lots of trees. Oh, nice. Look at that. Watch this skill shot. Boom. See that? See, you guys can't do that. That takes like years of skill and training. Hanging out with Sergeant, so he knows what he's doing. Me, not so much. Ooh! Ka-ching! What's that one? Come here. What's you next? 'Cause you're on my radar. That makes you a target. Whoa! Whoa. A little guy, is there a little BB one in here? A little baby one? No, it's a pretty big one. Look at that. Look like a big old dog there. Look at that. Little buddy. Boom. No. That's horse shit. I had him selected. Or not. Well, that's what happens if you don't get it collected. If you don't get it selected fast enough, you can lose them. Which I think is ludicrous, but, you know, what do I know? I just work here. Alright. My goodness, we're just picking this stuff up. Just picking it up. Let's see how we're doing. I'm kind of curious now because we've been just burning through these right away. So we'll come down here. Oh, antimony must be next. I was like, wait a minute. Okay. I think antimony is the next one. $63. See, right now it says 63 of 100, but I'll bet you it'll go up to 150. And I'm not going to get fooled this time. They're not tricking me. Whee! Boom! See that? That was awesome. So you don't even know. You guys don't even know about these hat tricks that I do. Hell, I don't even know half the time. All right. Come here. Get your ass. That's right. Right in the bucket. Right in the bucket. Is this not crazy? This is insane, dude. I just wish it didn't take so damn long, but, you know, or I wish I could drive faster. Is it going in? Whoa! Goodness sakes alive. That was amazing. Oh. I see a target. He's trying to run. He's trying to run, but he ain't gonna get nowhere. So I'm on him. I got him. I got him targeted. We're not doing bad. We only lost one so far, so that's not terrible. I've seen worse. I've had worse days. That's right. I could spin out at high speed, too. That's pretty good. Let's get out here. Hey, all right. Hold on. Stribble. Forgot. Wait. It's God dang. Just drew a blank. Well, the Panther Clipper. I am looking forward to that. It depends on how much they're going to punish us for getting one. The carrier, and most of my entire squad, almost all of them have their own carriers. So it's going to be a bit of a challenge for us, I think, in some respects. We'll see, because we don't necessarily need to share. We already all have. We don't like to share. We're pretty stingy. The carrying more cargo is definitely going to be nice, because I do like to colonize. I'm just not a big fan of how long it takes. So it takes a long time for me as a solo. I mean, I get people to help occasionally, but it's not like, most people, again, all my whole team wants their own system, so they go get their own stuff. They're not worried about whether or not I have, because I have 8 systems now. I just don't have them all finished. But so we'll see how that goes. I don't know. I'm more interested in seeing what they do. That's what we're kind of waiting for. We want to see, what the damage is going to be, how much we're going to have to pay or maintain or anything like that. And some of us are probably rich enough we can probably do it on our own. We don't necessarily need anybody else, but I know the point is to be able to share. But you can share the one you got now, and nobody does that. So I don't know. I don't think that that's going to be a thing, unless they find a way to make it so that it's better to share. Now, if they make it overly expensive, nobody's going to want it either. So if it's like 3 times the cost, why are you messing? If it's 3 times the cost of the current one, nobody's going to get one. I mean, okay, maybe there's like 3 people that'll get it, but it'll be just really big guilds. Nothing. Like our guild's too small. Our squad's too small. We can't, and we're not, and we're all mostly casual. So how would that encourage more multiplayer if they could? I mean, it's possible that they are going to. Because you can visit anybody's system. You don't. I don't know. What. And you can contribute to other people's systems as well. The only difference is that whose name is the architect. I mean, that's not. That's not a deal breaker for most people. The thing is that it takes a lot. There's only certain squadrons that are like totally into doing the whole, we support this one ideal or person or whoever. The advantage is that I don't have 7. I don't really need 8. I just made 8 because I like it. I don't think that they're right now. And remember, too, this is the first iteration of this, so they may put more stuff in later that would be an advantage. But the advantage for most people is ownership. Housing and ownership is a big deal in MMOs. And even though Elite's not a complete, full MMO, it is MMO. So people are going to like that. And I like it. I love having ownership. That's why I like having... I have a minor faction in the game. Do I get anything for it? Nope, but I have one. You know what I mean? Sometimes in these things, just you know, there's a lot of politics, a lot of, you know, a lot of people just want, you know, to be seen or known or heard. Even in the, you know, even in the gaming space, they like to, you know, let people know they're out there one way or the other. Ooh, look at that one, hat trick. That was a good one there. Man, I am all kinds of upside down too. Hey guys, does this thing not have wings or what's going on here? Boy, that thing really flipped the whole Jesus.
Integrity compromised.
What? I just like it. I got them. You know, you can name them, live there, hang out. I mean, you know, there's a lot of role playing that goes on in the game too. So, some people just like it. What is oh, is that what that was? A flick flack overduck? I don't know what the hell just happened, man. That just about tore my head off, and then it damaged my ship. You see, look, I went down to 70%, and I didn't even do it. All I did was pick up a material, and they threw me upside down. What the hell? Yeah, it just depends on what, you know. I don't know. I mean, Sergeant's probably got what, 12, 13 systems by now, and he builds the big stuff. You know, he builds the big Coriolis's and stuff. But you know what? Something for him to do. He enjoys it. And God bless him, you know? People just have different reasons they like to do stuff. So, it's, you know, it's not my place to tell them they're wrong. They just do what they do. Now that was fast. Now let's check it. See, it said it was full. Now we're going to go check it. And it says it's full right now. Now, how the hell, how do you get it to go to 150? Zero. You don't have to maintain systems. You just let them, you just build them. There's nothing, there's no maintenance. There's no cost. Like I said, later maybe, I don't know right now, but not maybe later, they may have, I'm going to go back up to the carrier just so I can see if, because I want that thing to go to 150. See, this is what happened last time. They tricked me. And then when I left, somehow it opened up to 150. Are you sure? Because that's what the other two said too, and then they weren't. I'm gonna check it, make sure. Yeah, so there's no maintenance. There's nothing else I have to do. I mean, the biggest thing that you can do, the biggest advantage you can give to the players is if you build your systems well and they produce a lot of materials, then other people can use the materials. Oh, you're new, right, Gots? 07 to you. Well, I mean, I'm pledged in Power Play, but I'm not involved in the system. I was an AX pilot, so we're in kind of a limbo state for the AX stuff right now. So we have Power Play. We fart around with Power Play, but we're not active. Now, that's why I was talking about that earlier in the first hour of the video, first 20 minutes or so. I was talking about the fact that I like the way they're doing these new community goals, you say, and all that, because that gives us a reason, especially now, because we can get merits, even though we're pledged, the Vortex Squadron's pledged to Orisa. But if we go out and help Asling, we'll still get merits, which is good. Am I farming for any particular reason? Yes, I'm out. I ran out. I loaded up all the lower ones, and I had zero of these anymore. But see, I'm just gonna go to the carrier because that's all I did last time, and I'm gonna see if it then bumps it to 150 because that's what it did to those other two. Those two, what was that? There was it was polonium and tellurium Both said they were 100. I got 100. I did some things, came back, and then they said 150. So now I got to make sure that's true. That 100 on this one is true, because I don't believe it anymore. Anyway, yeah, so yeah. Yeah, there's so we do mess with the power play. A lot of the guys that are in the squad, they were in power play 1, so they kind of already all they really wanted was the weapons anyway. So they've already done that now, and they've got all their weapons again, so they're all happy. I don't know if they'll get involved with it, but I do like the fact that they're adding in now the strategy part. Why do we need to attack each other? What advantage do we get? How does this help her? And I think they're trying to really tamp down on the ways to just farm merits. I think like the mining. I think they even went after some of the mining too. Some of the people. I don't know if they did the one that we do, that my guys did, but they did go after mining as well. So mining may not be able to just take you all the way to the top anymore. And I mean the top isn't really the top, but it's the top of where the prizes end, right? So, and there may be more stuff with that going down the road. They seem to be interested, at least, in trying to make it more viable, a better system, something that is actually worth fighting for, worth doing whatever. Where is my damn carrier? It must be super close. No, that's not what I wanted. Where's my carrier? That's not my carrier. That's not a moon. That's no moon. Yeah, you don't have... I mean, being pledged to a power doesn't do anything bad to you. Like, you can still go visit other... Now, you're not going to be wanting to go land on mega shit... on the stronghold ships or anything like that. That would be bad. But other than that, you can go anywhere. As long as you don't dilly-dally. I know a lot of people are, I'm going to attack this. Like, well, don't quit sitting around screwing around, dude. You got to keep moving. Keep moving. So, there's that. But anyway, yeah, so there's nothing going to hurt you if you are pledged. And you don't have to play in open if you don't want to. I mean, I know some people think it's the next best thing to hot buttered popcorn, but I just, most of my guys don't play in open, and there's nothing I could say that's going to magically make them go, oh, we should play in open more, And I mean, outside of, hookers and blow, I just don't see it. I don't think it's going to happen. Oops, whoa. Did I get it? Boom, I got it. Got her. Yeah, I don't know. I don't see him doing it.
We see you out there, Commander. Let us know if you'd like to
Yeah, it won't hurt you. It's actually some of it's kind of fun. The 5 little missions they get you. If you like doing little, weekly dumb stuff, that you can do that. If you don't want to do that, now they've got these, you should pledge anyway, because they're giving away free weapons to people that are engaging in the power play stuff. You should. And when you sign up for one, whichever one you decide you want to sign up for, like I said, we're all with, Vortex Squadron is with, some of our guys aren't, but most of the guys are with ALD, the Emperor. But, if somebody, we do have some that are in A-Sling and some that are in Liang Rui and all that, and that's fine. It doesn't hurt, it doesn't do anything if you are, especially if you're in the same squadron. I mean, mostly we're, the only time we might shoot you is if we're just screwing around or we just want to jack you up. But otherwise, no, it's just, that would just be funsies, you know what I mean? Now see, look, there goes that. I'm going to go down here.
Welcome, Commander.
I got to find out, because I don't know what in the hell happened. I want to make sure that that's not going to change from 100 to 150. I'm going to check it again whilst I'm up here. I'm going to see what it looks like here. Because see, antimony right now probably says 100 as well. No, antimony says 150. But these other two, polonium and tellurium, both said that they were at 100. And I got them to 100, thought I was done. I flew around, did whatever. And then next thing I know, I looked and I saw that they could get 50 more. Okay, so if this is true, what you're saying, then yttrium is the only one that's 100 then. Yeah, I'm not a ground combat person either. I mean, the only reason I'm driving around the ground now is because I got to collect these materials. But otherwise, no. All right, so we'll keep an eye on yttrium. We'll see if it changes. I don't know, why would this raw material be 100 and the rest are 150? I don't know. Do you know? Do you know, kids? I don't know. But just as a test, we're going to go ahead. Give me 1 second. I'm going to restart the whole game and see if anything changes, because I'm trying to figure out why the other two did this other thing, and I'm going to see. If not, then I'll go to the next planet. So give me a second. I'm going to put you guys on hold for a minute and enjoy some Vortex Squadron stuff.
Through the stars we race and shine bright. Cosmic battles fought in the night. Galactic heroes side by side. In the Vortex Squadron we ride. Born of metal hearts and pure fire. Defenders of hope, we never tire. From the void we find our desire. Under enemy watch we climb higher. Feel the pulse of the engine roar.
Sing it, baby.
Toward the distant shore. Vortex legends on this grand tour. Join our fight for freedom and more. In the pulse of the engine roar. As we soar toward the distant shore. Vortex legends on this grand tour. Join our fight for freedom and more. In the depths of space we find peace. Amidst the chaos it never cease. Every pilot's dream an epic release. Guardians of all we hold dear at least. Since 3301 our tales told. Adventurers young and old. Fighting till our spirits unfold. In Vortex Squadron we are bold. Feel the pulse of the engine roar. As we soar toward the distant shore. Vortex legends on this grand tour. Join our fight for freedom and more. Feel the pulse of the engine roar. As we soar toward the distant shore. Vortex legends on this grand tour. Join our fight for freedom and more. In the pulse of the engine roar. As we soar toward the distant shore. Vortex legends on this grand tour. Join our fight for freedom and more.
Oh yeah. All right, boys. Who told me? Who said yttrium was stuck at 100? It's not. You see on my screen right now. Who said that? Who said that? Was that El Kabong? El Kabong, was that you? Who said that? Well, in any event, whoever thought it was stuck at 100, yttrium is not. It is at 150, so you have to reboot. Interestingly enough, I had to restart the game, and now yttrium is listed as 99 of 150. Why that does that? I have no idea. but it does. Now we can go back down there and get the rest. Okay? Whew. All right, which sucks. But see, this other one's already at 150, so that one shouldn't go. I was like, why would they make one raw? You know, because I used to program. Okay, so I mean, if you're going to have something uniform, you know, you would make all the raw the same. Why would you make one raw different? What's with that raw, right? So I was like, what? No, that doesn't make any sense. So there it is, Yttrium, 150. Okay, so whoever said that, can't remember. I thought it was El Kabong, but I don't remember. Anyway, it wasn't El Kabong. Apologize. Whoever it was, there you go. This is the real number right there. Boom. Okay, now, yeah. Boy, this is like a lot of work today. I might have to have a second ice cream. Yeah, if you want to join, you can join, you know, our Discord if you want to join. We're kind of casual, so it's not like, you know, we're not always, you know, busting down the doors or anything. But, you know, you can join us on the Discord. If you do join us on the Discord, make sure that you self-verify yourself. And it'll say choose your role. All you got to do is choose whether you want to be verified, you want to be a member, or if you want to be a prospect, which is like thinking about being a member. Any of those three is fine. It doesn't matter. You can join the squad. We don't have any sign up, or we don't ask any questions. Just come on in. We'll find out soon enough if we're compatible. Once you get in the chat with the boys, you'll find out in 10 seconds. So hold on. Somebody's dinging me. Who's dinging me? Near. No. Oh, okay. It's just Atlas Rand. Nobody cares about that guy. What? Okay, so now what was I doing? So now we know that we are needing some more Yttrium. So that we'll go ahead and finish that off. And then we need the antimaterium, whatever the hell it is. And then we'll be done with that. Yeah. Oh, so anyway. Oh, sorry. I was trying to show you something in game, right? So if you want to, let me see if I can. Hold on. We got to do this. Where is, okay. So if you go in here, yeah, the Discord. So this is like the Discord. Once you get on the Discord, it'll put you. Oops, not that one. Nope, not that one either. What am I doing? Oh, jeez. Cut it out. All right, no, we want this one. Yeah, Discord. So we go to Discord. It'll put you in this welcome room. It'll put you in. Where is it? It's at the top. That's why I'm going the wrong way. Welcome. Yeah, it'll put you in here. But in here, you'll see when you go down to the bottom down here, it says choose your role. So if you join the Discord, go to choose your role because, oops, don't do that. Whatever I just did there, that was not it. It's this one, verify yourself. And then you can join, and then it'll tell you all this stuff. It'll tell you so you can be verified, prospect, or agent. Agent just means you're in the squadron, okay? Verified means you're just verified. You're here. You get the same access as everybody else. You're just not interested in the squad part of it. And then obviously there's the prospect, which is where you're just thinking about it. And I also have little avatars for you. If you want them, you can get this wing agent. If you do the blue one, you can do the prospect. If you want to just, be a prospect. And then if you decide later, if you join in-game and you also join on Inara, then you can get this one, which is the wing commander, which I would send you personally. You just have to remind me that you're done because I don't always look, to be honest. So, hey, look at that. So that's the part of the Discord. But in the game, you just go over here to this thing, over to squadrons. Now, if you're already in a squadron and you don't want to be in that squadron anymore, you just go into squadron management and then settings, and in there's a leave squadron. So if you want to leave your squadron, you can leave it. Now, this is going to change when Squadrons 2 comes out, but right now. So, and then all you do is you go to Browse for Squadrons, and if you go up to this little browse window up here, you go VS 99, and then you just go ahead and filter that search, and it'll show you our squadron, and then over here will be the Join Squadron Member button. I'm sorry. So that's how you do it in game. And then on Inara, if you don't have Inara, you should. I mean, but Inara is another one that you should, Inara.cz, you should sign up to them. And in there, you can also join the squadron there. But if you run into some problems, you can always DM me or PM me and I'll point you in the right direction. But then you can join the squadron in game as well. Now, I didn't see, let me just double check something. I didn't see any pending, so we're good. We don't have anything pending right now. We got 41 members. So we're doing okay. We're not the biggest. We're not the smallest. We are the prettiest, though. Good job. Yeah, you can join the squadron in there, too. And that one's just called Vortex Squadron. So, same thing. Same stuff. Different day. All right, now. So we're going to go down and get some more Yttrium. Came for the goids, but stayed for the badges. We love badges. I got so many badges. You guys don't even know. I got at least 40 badges. At least. That I give to people if they want them to use them for whatever. But those badges are pretty kick-ass. I like the new ones. The 2025 versions are really cool. All right, so we're going to go ahead and go back to the Yttrium planet, which was B5A. We'll go ahead and sign that up right here. I just like to make sure I go to the right place. So B5A, we're going to go back down there because we need more Yttrium. So we get to do this again. Yay. All right. So all I did to get it to come up to 150 is I had to log out, log back in. I mean, I had to restart. I started the game. I didn't log out and log back in. I didn't try that one. I actually restarted the whole game, and when it came back up, Yttrium was at 150.
Go for launch. Departure confirmed.
Which sucks because that means the first 2 times I did it, I probably didn't even notice. No, well, it probably wouldn't have been. The first time I did it, I definitely did. But that was starting at 0, so. All right, here we go. We're going this way. We're going over here. I was just driving around. I don't know what I'm doing. All right, I'm getting tired, man. I've been on, this is probably going on 10 hours now I've been on today.
You have now departed the no-fire zone. Best of luck, Commander.
Well, I mean, it did. I mean, I was at 100. I mean, you saw that, right? So, I was at 100. I turned off the game, I put you guys on hold, came back, now it's 150. Right? So, it's a good question. You'll have to test it. Let me know. Because I don't know. All I know is what I did. I just did that. See, now it's 99 of 150. And I was at 100. It said I was full. Would not let me pick up anymore. Now, I may have been able to just do this from the planet, but I wasn't. You may be able to just log out of the game right on the planet and then just finish picking up your stuff. I didn't do that. So, there's that. All right. So, are we in Super Cruise now?
Frameshift drive charging.
All right. So,
4, 3.
yeah, it did. It kind of like did that. That's what it seems like. Yeah. You used 1 to add the 50, but I don't know. Like I said, I don't know if that's true at any other level because the other ones I filled them up too, and then they were at 99 as well. So whatever's going on there's some shenanigans, brother. I can't figure it all out today, but I'm just telling you, it did something there. Oh, let's see. Come on, come here. There we go. Okay, buddy.
Turn right heading 242. Distance to target 1968 kilometers.
242.
Orbital flight engaged.
Distance to target 1798 kilometers. Turn right heading 244. Distance to target 1,664 kilometers.
Alright.
Distance to target 1,539 kilometers. Distance to target 1,416 kilometers. Turn left heading 239. Distance to target 963
Oh, I'm bad at
kilometers.
this. I'm so terrible at this. Okay, let's try it again.
Turn left heading 238. Distance to target 698 kilometers. Clear to descent. Turn left heading 227. Distance
Okay.
to target 373 kilometers.
Did it say what the down
Turn
bubble
left
was?
heading 200. Distance to target 290 kilometers.
Yeah, no problem, buddy.
Turn left heading 184. Distance to target 196 kilometers. Clear to descent.
40 down bubble.
Turn left heading 181. Maintain angle 41 for descent. Distance to target 132 kilometers. Maintain angle 40 for descent. Distance to target 93 kilometers.
Boy, this is so hard.
Maintain angle 39 for descent. Distance to target 65 kilometers. Turn right heading 180. Maintain angle 37 for descent. Distance to target 47 kilometers. Maintain angle 33 for descent. Distance to target 29 kilometers. Distance to target
Okay.
9 kilometers.
We're back. How'd I do?
Turn right heading 183. Distance to target 8 kilometers. Turn right heading 183. Distance to target 8 kilometers. Distance to target 7 kilometers.
Where does it want me? 183? Wait.
Distance to target 7 kilometers.
Like I said, I'm not,
Distance
you know,
to target
good thing
5
I'm not a real
kilometers.
pilot. Now, trees haven't popped in yet because I'm going too fast.
Turn right heading 186. Distance to target 3 kilometers.
There we go. I see them. I'm just going to go straight after these because I don't need very many.
Turn left
Whoa.
heading 181. Distance to target 2 kilometers.
We're there. We're there, baby. We're in the Rin. We're in it to win it, yo. All right, good. Well, at least we figured that part out.
Landing gear deployed.
Why it does that, I have
Turn
no
left heading
idea.
179.
But it does.
Distance to target 1 kilometer.
Let's see. All right. All right. All right. All right.
Turn
Let's
left heading
disembark.
179.
No, let's
Distance to
deploy.
target 1 kilometer.
All right. All right. Okay. Stop. Where's the navigator? I gotta turn her off here. Go. Stop. Stop. See, is that not easy? I think that's easy.
Gravity warning.
What? Uh-oh. All right. I did something. What'd I do? What'd I do? My guy's not, he's not driving. Why no drivey? Oh, I know why. There. Now it'll drive. All right. We're back. Okay. I figured it out. It was just a user error. Hello, little Yttrium. didn't even come off of there. Oh, yeah, you did. Come here. Don't run. Don't run. It's not. It's just relax. It'll slide right in. Oh, no. Dang it.
Cargo scoop
I
deployed.
think I didn't lose that one. Yttrium's got a nice... being nice to me. There we go. Usually, if you... on some of the planets you do that, it'll fling off into the stratosphere, man. Hey, it's been way over a year since I had to come to this, so I'm not feeling terrible about it. I didn't really want to do it, but it was either this or colonization, and I need a break, man. I don't want to move nobody's crap right now. I'm good. I think that's a thing right there. Look. Oh, wait. No. You back it off. Back off. Ka-ching! Alright, we're getting full for crystal clear. Alright. Alright, man. Yeah, I don't know. Yeah, I was like, because when I saw the first two, I was like, what? Because I thought I was done. I was like, oh, I was on the last planet, and I looked over, and I looked down, and I got to Tellurium, or whatever, or Polonium, one of the two, and I was like, hey, wait a minute. I was done with that. It said it was 100. And yeah, that's not true anymore. Now it's 150. And I got them. All 150 of them poloniums. I got them, man. Those are my poloniums. You know what I mean? My polonium. Isn't there a song? Wasn't there an 80s song called My Polonium? Something like that. I think there was. I don't know. What do I know? Oh, nice one. Nice one. Nice one. All right. Didn't hurt the ship that time. Good, good. We like when we don't hurt the ship. Yeah, this thing is like insane. There's some place, like, remember when we used to have to go to Davs to get materials? That place, holy sweet Jesus, man. That place would throw you all over the place. Ka-ching. Ka-ching. Is all I can tell you. That's what it said. Yeah, we're gonna ka-ching this one right here too. Watch. I mean, to be honest though, I don't know what triggers that or why that's that way. It's like they tried to add more, but there was something, I don't know, there must have been there might have been a point where it was at a certain level, like 100, and they needed to add 50 more, but they had to do some weird gymnastics to get it to work right. I don't know. And I'm just guessing, but I'm just like, why the hell is that doing that? You know? You tried to get away. These weird ass little shards you gotta get off these trees. So weird. Bitch. Come here. Alright, that's what I want to see. You need to get selected so you don't go off into the ether. Alright, that's what I like to see. Good little Yttrium. Another one down here. I see you. I see you, buddy. I got you. Aha, boy, he's a flyer too. Did you see him? He was trying to take off. Where'd he go? Who's over there? Woo, nice one. Where's it gonna put me this time? Oh. Oh, man. Hey, no, that was not what I wanted. Okay. What the hell? There we go. Get a little turnaround on that bad boy. My prerogative? All right, all right. I know, so I think Sarge is just shocked because I am the least likely person in the entire squad that will go farm for materials because I hate it and they know it. They're like, what the hell? They probably think I fell and hit my head. Maybe I did. Don't know. I saw you. Oh man, look at that. Didn't it make me do a cartwheel that time? I know what it is. It's when I hit the tires. These Yttriums don't like the tires on the car. On the SRV. Should be pretty close now. Hold on, my kitty's here. Let's see. Oops. See how we're at. We should be close. Should be close, and we only have one more to go. Yep, 132. We are pretty close. We are not far from total world domination. Yeah, I knew you were going to try to go that way. I saw another one right here. Bada boom, bada bing. Now we want to let's back this truck up a little bit. Yeah, hopefully it's not too far out of whack here. Oh, oh, oh. Got him. Got him. He's trying to roll away. He's trying to get away, but he ain't getting away. He's just going to have to do some... I got to do a little acrobatic shit right now. Hold on. Because I got to get around some of these trees. See if we can go in this way. Going in hot. Got to do some serpentine. There it is. Boom. That's right. That's right. Got to serpentine my way in there. Come here. All right. Let go. All right. Now you're getting on my nerve now. Okay. Now we're going to go over here. This one looks good down here. Kitty's like, what is going on? And today you've been gone all day. Oh, not really. Now, normally I would just back up into that, but because I've been like, stuff's been getting disappeared on me, I'm going to not do that. I'm just going to do this acrobatic move right here. Boom. Hey, Tongue, what's up, man? Good to see you. It's been a while. 07. Hey, no, thank you. Thank you. Late to the R Striker. Oh my gosh. All right. Yeah, well, you've been doing okay because I've been farming, so I've had a little time to chit chat with the boys about all the things that are coming down the pike and what I likes and what I don't likes. I mean, obviously we'll talk about them more when they're actually happening. But yeah, it's good to speculate every now and then. You know, people enjoy speculating. I enjoy a good little speculation myself. Oh. Trying to guess what the devs are going to do because the devs they got working right now are a little different minded than the older devs. They're not as militant. They're a little bit more open-minded. Not a lot, but a little bit. Enough. Damn, that's something good. See that thing? It's trying to escape. Oof. There's just plenty of stuff for me to pick up here. Oh, come on. Come on. Let him go. Thank you. All right. That's all I needed. Thank you. Ooh, nice one. That was a beautiful one. Wow, how far up did we go, man? Look how high up we are. Whee.
Chassis integrity compromised.
Oops, I don't think I did that right. Okay. Yeah, that was a wild one, man. That one even hurt worse than the last one I did. They're really trying to break this thing. They're trying to break my SRV, dudes. Yeah, that one did go pretty fast, didn't it? I'm glad people will be able to enjoy it now. It's a good ship. So, I'm pretty excited for them. Pretty excited for everybody to give it a shot, you know. There we go. Now it's full. Now we're going to double check. Think it'll go to 200? No, it will not. That was a joke. That was just a joke. That was just ribbon. All right, so now we can go back to my ship. Ooh-wee, man. This thing wasn't no joke today. We've been working. It's like 10 hours today I've been working on this. But won't have to get raw. Maybe never again. Who knows? Well, we'll end up needing more. But we won't need as much because we got the full amount. Not this pee-pee caca amount that they were trying to sell me off with at first. Ooh. Alrighty then. How long have we been on today? Not too bad. 323. Yeah. So we got one more planet.
Drive assist off.
I think, I don't know. Fuel's halfway gone already. I don't know. I don't know what it's going to look like. Well, I might, I might just let it, I might let it sit for today. I don't know. We got to see. I got to see. Let me think. Let's go back to the carrier and see how I feel about it. There might be some feels there. I get some feelings. Okay.
Landing gear retracted. Frameshift drive charging.
All right.
4, 3, 2.
Yeah, I'm not sure what they're up to, but they're gonna, because in a couple weeks they're gonna charge us a whole bunch of money, so they better get that Corsair out of the way, because nobody's gonna buy the Corsair no more once that Panther Clipper comes out. It's over. All right, let's find my carrier. It's around here somewhere. Yeah, I can't really do that, Tongues, because I don't have a ship out there. I'm about 1,000. I'm about 1,500 light years from the bubble right now. So I will visit you guys next weekend. Okay, so get ready. We'll be in there. We'll be helping the blue princess pretty soon. Yeah, I'm 3 carrier jumps away from the CG. Won't be there anytime soon, and God dang it, I got one more planet to go through here, and then why did it do that to me? And then I can come back, and then I'll be done. But I'll be back before next weekend, so definitely be jumping into that.
Please stay aware of other ships around this carrier.
Yeah, we'll come defend the Empire next week. I don't know. I don't think anybody's doing. I don't know. Maybe Sarge is, but nobody else that I know of is out there.
Access granted.
They'll be out next week. I wanted to get this done, and I was already committed before they came out with the. Before I was aware of the event, I should say that. They had a lot of updates. They threw out quite a few updates this week. Alrighty then. Alright, we get them warmed up for me. I'll be back.
Enjoy your stay with us.
You know, I'll be back next weekend to do it for sure. You know, by the end of the week for sure. I may be out earlier. Like I'm not gonna stay out here all week. I'm gonna once I get finished, I'm gonna plot my route back to the bubble. Oh yeah, I'll be shooting them up. We'll be shooting them up because we gotta do some bouncing. We gotta bounce all them power play people out of the Empire space. We don't like that. They need to leave the Blue Princess alone. Unless she goes now, if they put her up against Orisa, that's a different story. Then I ain't gonna be fighting for no blue hair. Otherwise, yeah, I'll stick up for her. But yeah, if they pit the two ladies together, ooh wee, that's gonna be nasty. Just a nasty, nasty thing. You gotta put all the hotties together. Make all the ladies fight. And to be we'll call it a cat fight. Anyway, so yeah, I'm gonna take a break, guys. I've had enough for now. I got one more planet to do. It'll probably take me, if it's anything like this one, it won't take very long, obviously, as you saw there. And yeah, then I'm coming back to the bubble and getting my groove on with some Power Play CZ, man. It's really fun this time. You should do it. If you're not doing it, hey, 07 to you, Kinger. If you haven't, signed up, or if you're out there and you want to sign up, yeah, go ahead, sign up for it, because you're going to get merits regardless of what power you support. If you're not pledged to any power, if you're not pledged to those powers, but you're pledged to another one, like Orisa, you'll still get merits. You're going to be able to get these new weapons, and the new weapons will be fine, I guess. I don't know. I mean, we'll have to try them once they come out. We don't know. I mean, somebody will test them. I think there's a bug, but you're supposed to be getting merits on certain things. So you might want to check that out, because you might be, because I read that you can get merits, but I did also hear that it might be bugged. So check it out. But you're supposed to be getting merits for certain things. I don't remember. You have to read the details. I just hear what I hear. But yeah, I did hear about that. And I did see somebody today making merits that was not pledged to any of the three powers. And they were still getting them for something. I don't remember what, though. I didn't pay attention because it's like, yeah, whatever. So we'll figure it out. We'll get her done. Maybe by the, Monday, Tuesday, they'll get that worked out if that's a broken thing or if I'm hearing it wrong. Either way, we'll figure it all out. Yeah. It was just I heard that they were also given merits to the ones that are not pledged, and which is a good incentive to get other people to go out and help. So I'm cool with that. Definitely cool with that. All right. So boys and girls, commanders, I am out. Take care of yourselves. We'll see you next weekend.
Stardust in your hair, you're a cosmic dream. Flying through the space on a laser beam. Galactic whispers calling out your name. Vortex squadron lights up just the same. Planetary dance under nebulous skies, with a wink and a nod, diamond stars in your eyes. From the shadows of moons to the edge of the truth, Commander, you shine like a stellar sleuth. Wishing you all the best in the void out there. From the cosmic center, gotta feel that flare. Waiting to salute like a bright comet's tail. Commander will follow, no way we could fail. Black holes and quasars, they can't dim your light. Exploring the unknown till the final night. Through wormhole twists and nebulous form, we'll ride the pulsars in a galactic storm. Gravitational waves carry our creed in the silent vacuum where whispers lead. Our beacon is bright, it never will stray. Follow the trail into the Milky Way. Wishing you all the best in the void out there. From the cosmic center, gotta feel that flare. Waiting to salute like a bright comet's tail. Commander will follow, no way we could fail. Our beacon is bright, it never will stray. Follow the trail into the Milky Way. Wishing you all the best in the void out there. From the cosmic center, gotta feel that flare. Waiting to salute like a bright comet's tail. Commander will follow, no way we could fail. Oh, we could fail. Way we could fail.